Welcome back in part 2 of Google. Anyways, let's continue this topic. The following is a list of products, services, and apps provided by Google.
Active, soon to be discontinued, and discontinued products, services, tools, hardware, and other applications are broken out into designated sections.
List of web-based products. Search tools. Google Search, a web search engine and Google's core product.
Google Alerts, an email notification service that sends alerts based on chosen search terms whenever it finds new results.
Alerts include web results, Google Groups results, news, and videos. Google Assistant, a virtual assistant.
Gemini, a conversational generative artificial intelligence chatbot.
Google Books, a search engine for books.
Google Dataset Search allows searching for datasets in data repositories and local and national government websites.
Google Flights, a search engine for flight tickets.
Google Images, a search engine for images online.
Google Shopping, a search engine to search for products across online shops.
Google Travel, a trip planner service.
And Google Videos, a search engine for videos. Groupings of articles, creative works, documents, or media. Chrome Music Lab, a website for experimenting or creating music through interactive learning.
Google Arts and Culture, an online platform to view artworks and cultural artifacts.
Google Books, a website that lists published books and posts a large, searchable selection of scanned books.
Google Finance, searchable U.S. business news, opinions, and financial data.
Google News, automated news compilation service and search engine for news in more than 20 languages.
Google Patents, a search engine to search through millions of patents, each result with its own page, including drawings, claims, and citations.
Google Scholar, a search engine for the full text of scholarly literature across an array of publishing formats and scholarly fields.
Includes virtually all peer-reviewed journals. And YouTube, a video hosting website.
Advertising services. Google Ads, an online advertising platform.
AdMob, a mobile advertising network.
Google AdSense, a contextual advertising program for web publishers that delivers text-based advertisements that are relevant to site content pages.
Google Ad Manager, an advertisement exchange platform.
Google Marketing Platform, an online advertising and analytics platform.
Google Tag Manager, a tag management system to manage JavaScript and HTML tags, including web beacons, for web tracking and analytics.
And Local Service Ads, an online advertising platform for lead generations that provide local businesses with a Google Guaranteed green check mark. Communication and publishing tools. Blogger, a weblog publishing tool.
FeedBurner, a tool in web feed management services, including feed traffic analysis and advertising facilities.
Google Chat, an instant messaging software with a capability of creating multi-user rooms.
Google Saved, a collections app.
Google Classroom, a content management system for schools that aids in the distribution and grading of assignments and provides in-class communication.
Google Fonts, a web font hosting service.
Google Groups, an online discussion service that also offers Usenet access.
Google Meet, a video conferencing platform.
Google Voice, a voice system that provides a phone number that can be forwarded to actual phone lines.
and Google Sites, a web page creation and publication tool.
Productivity tools. Gmail, an email service.
Google Account controls how a user appears and presents themselves on Google products.
Google Calendar, an online calendar with Gmail integration, calendar sharing, and a quick add function to create events using natural language.
Google Charts, an interactive, web-based chart image generation from user-supplied JavaScript.
Google Docs Editors, a productivity office suite with document collaboration and publishing capabilities.
Google Drive, a file hosting service with synchronization option, tightly integrated with Google Docs Editors.
Google Translate, a service that allows carrying out machine translation of any text or web page between pairs of languages.
Google Keep, a note-taking service.
Google Drawings, a diagramming software.
Google Slides, a presentation editing software.
And Google Sheets, a spreadsheet editing software. And map-related products. Google Maps, a mapping service that indexes streets and displays satellite and street-level imagery, providing directions and local business search.
Google My Maps, a social custom map-making tool based on Google Maps.
Google Earth, a virtual 3D globe that uses satellite imagery, aerial photography, GIS from Google's repository.
Google Street View provides interactive panoramas from positions along many streets in the world.
Google Santa Tracker simulates tracking Santa Claus on Christmas Eve.
Google Moon, NASA imagery of the moon through the Google Maps interface.
And Google Mars, imagery of Mars using the Google Maps interface. List of developer tools. Accelerated Mobile Pages, AMP. An open source, project and service to accelerate content on mobile devices.
Provides a JavaScript library for developers and restricts the use of third-party JS. Google App Engine. Write and run web applications.
Google Developers. Open source code and lists of API services.
Provided project hosting for free and open source software until 2016. Material Design, a design language created in 2014 that focuses on creating user interfaces with a consistent visual language.
Dart, a structured web programming language.
Flutter, a mobile cross-platform development tool for Android and iOS.
Go, a compiled, concurrent programming language.
OpenSocial, API'(S) for building social applications on many websites.
Google Page Speed Tools, optimize web page performance.
Google Web Toolkit, an open-source Java software development framework that allows web developers to create AJAX applications in Java.
Google Search Console, a web service that helps website owners, webmasters, and SEO professionals monitor and maintain a site's presence in Google search results.
GN, made a build system generating Ninja build configurations.
Replace GYP in Chromium. Jared, a code collaboration tool.
Google Test, testing framework in C++.
Hazel, a build system.
Flat buffers, a serialization library.
Protocol buffers, a serialization library similar to flat buffers.
Shatterk, tools and library for compiling HLSL or GLSL into Spurv.
American Fuzzy Lock, a security-oriented fuzzer.
Google Java, core libraries for Java.
Google Closure Tools, JavaScript tools.
And Google Collaboratory, write Python code using a Jupyter notebook.
Security tools, reCAPTCHA, a user dialog system used to prevent bots from accessing websites.
Google Safe Browsing, a blacklist service for web resources that contain malware or phishing content.
Titan, a security hardware chip.
Titan Security Key, the U2F security token.
TaBNWNE, used in Pixel smartphones starting with a Pixel 3.
Titan M2, successor starting with a Pixel 6, based on RISC-V.
And Titan C, used in Google-made Chromebooks such as the Pixel Slate. List of operating systems. Android, a Linux-based operating system for mobile devices such as smartphones and tablets, developed by Google and the Open Handset Alliance.
Wear OS, a version of Android designed for smartwatches and other wearable items.
Android Auto, a version of Android optimized for automobiles, offering enhanced connectivity and in-car experience.
Android TV, a version of Android tailored for smart TVs, offering apps, games, and content streaming.
Google Cast, a version of Google Cast powering some Google Nest devices.
Chrome OS, a Linux-based operating system designed for web applications and lightweight devices.
Chromium OS, a free and open source Linux-based operating system designed for web applications and browsing the World Wide Web.
Fitbit OS, an operating system developed for Fitbit devices.
And TaBNWNE, an operating system based on the Zircon kernel. List of desktop applications. AdWords Editor, a desktop application to manage Google AdWords accounts, enables users to make campaign changes offline before synchronizing with the online service.
Chromium, free and open source web browser primarily developed and maintained by Google.
Drive File Stream, file synchronization software for the business edition of Google Drive.
Google Chrome, a popular web browser developed by Google. For more information about this article, you should watch the 6th episode of Season 1 Remastered or Season 1 Original.
Google IME, an input method editor allowing users to enter text in supported languages using a Roman keyboard.
Google Japanese Input, a Japanese input method editor.
Android Studio, an integrated development environment, IDE, designed for Android app development.
Google Web Designer, the WYSIWYG editor for creating rich HTML5 pages and ads optimized for various devices.
Backup and Sync, client software that synchronizes files between a user's computer and Google Drive.
Tilt Brush, a virtual reality painting application designed for the Vive and Oculus Rift.
Google Trends Screensaver, a screensaver for Mac OS displaying the latest Google Trends in a customizable, colorful grid.
And Chrome Remote Desktop, the desktop and browser application enabling users to remotely access another Windows, Mac, or Linux system.
Other, Jigsaw. Google Jigsaw is a technology incubator that develops tools and strategies to address global security challenges, including combating online harassment, disinformation, and censorship, while promoting digital safety and open access to information. List of hardware. Product families. Google Pixel, smartphones, tablets, laptops, earbuds, and other accessories.
Google Nest, smart home products including smart speakers, smart displays, digital media players, smart doorbells, smart thermostats, smoke detectors, and wireless routers.
Fitbit, activity trackers and smartwatches.
And Stadia controller, game controller for Stadia.
List of devices. Nexus 1, 3.7-inch phone running Android 2.3, Gingerbread.
Nexus S, 4-inch phone running Android 4.1, Jelly Bean.
Nest Learning Thermostat, first generation, smart thermostat.
Galaxy Nexus, 4.7-inch phone running Android 4.3, Jelly Bean.
Nexus Q, media streaming entertainment device in the Google Nexus product family.
Nexus 7, 2012, 7-inch tablet running Android 5.1, Lollipop.
Nexus 10, 10-inch tablet running Android 5.1, Lollipop.
Nest Learning Thermostat, second generation, smart thermostat.
Nexus 4, 4.7-inch phone running Android 5.1, Lollipop.
Chromebook Pixel, 2013, laptop running Chrome OS.
Nexus 7, 2015, 7-inch tablet running Android 6.0, Marshmallow.
Nexus 5, 4.95-inch phone running Android 6.0, Marshmallow.
Nest Protect, first generation, smoke alarm.
Nexus 6, 5.96-inch phone running Android 7.1.1, Nougat.
Nexus 9, 9-inch tablet running Android 7.1, Nougat.
Nexus Player, streaming media player running Android 8.0, Oreo.
Chromebook Pixel, 2015, laptop running Chrome OS.
Nest Camera, security camera.
Nest Protect, second generation, smoke alarm.
Nest Learning Thermostat, third generation, smart thermostat.
Nexus 5X, 5-inch phone running Android 8.1, Oreo.
Nexus 6T, 5.7-inch phone running Android 8.1, Oreo.
Pixel C, 10.2-inch convertible tablet running Android 8.1, Oreo.
Nest Cam Outdoor, security camera.
Pixel, 5-inch smartphone running Android 10.
Pixel XL, 5.5-inch smartphone running Android 10.
Daydream View, first generation, virtual reality headset for smartphones.
Google Home, smart speaker.
Google Wi-Fi, wireless router.
Nest Cam IQ Door, security camera.
Nest Thermostat E, smart thermostat.
Nest Hello, smart video doorbell.
Nest Cam IQ outdoor, security camera.
Nest Xscale, smart lock.
Pixel 2, 5-inch smartphone running Android 11.
Pixel 2 XL, 6-inch smartphone running Android 11.
Daydream View, second generation, virtual reality headset for smartphones.
Home Mini, smart speaker.
Home Max, smart speaker.
Pixel Buds, first generation, wireless earbuds.
Pixel Book, laptop running Chrome OS.
Pixel 3, 5.5-inch smartphone running Android 11.
Pixel 3 XL, 6.3-inch smartphone running Android 11.
Pixel Slate, 2-in-1 PC running Chrome OS.
Pixel Stand, wireless charger.
Nest Hub, smart display.
Stadia controller, gaming controller for Stadia.
Pixel 3a, 5.6-inch smartphone running Android 11.
Pixel 3a XL, 6-inch smartphone running Android 11.
Nest Hub Max Smart Display.
Pixel 4, 5.7-inch smartphone running Android 11.
Pixel 4 XL 6.3-inch smartphone running Android 11.
Pixelbook Go laptop running Chrome OS.
Nest Mini Smart Speaker.
Nest Wi-Fi wireless router.
Pixel Buds 2nd generation wireless earbuds.
Pixel 4a 5.8-inch smartphone running Android 11.
Pixel 4a 5G 6.2-inch smartphone running Android 11.
Pixel 5 6-inch smartphone running Android 11.
Nest Audio Smart Speaker.
Nest Thermostat smart thermostat.
Pixel Buds A-series wireless earbuds.
Pixel 5a 6.3-inch smartphone running Android 11.
Pixel 6 6.4-inch smartphone running Android 12.
Pixel 6 Pro 6.7-inch smartphone running Android 12.
Pixel 6a 6.1-inch smartphone running Android 12.
Pixel 7 6.3-inch smartphone running Android 13.
Pixel 7 Pro 6.7-inch smartphone running Android 13.
Pixel Watch smartwatch.
Pixel tablet.
Pixel 7a 6.1-inch smartphone running Android 13.
Pixel foldable smartphone.
Pixel 8 6.2-inch smartphone running Android 14.
Pixel 8 Pro 6.7-inch smartphones running Android 14.
Pixel Watch 2 smartwatch.
Pixel 8a 6.1-inch smartphone running Android 14.
Pixel 9 6.3-inch smartphone running Android 14.
Pixel 9 Pro 6.3-inch smartphone running Android 14.
Pixel 9 Pro XL 6.8-inch smartphone running Android 14.
Pixel 9 Pro foldable smartphone running Android 14.
Pixel Watch 3 smartwatch.
And Pixel Buds Pro 2 wireless earbuds.
List of processors. Pixel Visual Core released in 2017 for Pixel 2.
TaBNWNE released in 2018 for Pixel 3.
Pixel Neural Core released in 2019 for Pixel 4.
TaBNWNE released in 2019 for Pixelbook Go.
TaBNWNE 2 released in 2021 for Pixel 6.
Google Tensor released in 2021 for Pixel 6.
Google Tensor G2 released in 2022 for Pixel 7.
Google Tensor G3 released in 2023 for Pixel 8.
And Google Tensor G4 released in 2024 for Pixel 9. List of services. Google Cloud Platform, a modular cloud-based service for software development.
Google Crisis Response, a public project covering disasters, turmoils, and other emergencies with alerts.
Google Fi Wireless, a MVNO offering simple plans and pricing.
Google Get Your Business Online aims to increase the web presence of small businesses and cities, offering advice on search engine optimization and maintaining updated business profiles.
Google Public DNS, a publicly accessible DNS server.
Google Person Finder, an open source tool to help people reconnect with others after a disaster.
Google Firebase, a real-time database providing an API for developers to store and sync data across multiple clients.
Google Cast, a platform to display entertainment and apps from a phone, tablet, or laptop directly on a TV or speakers.
Google Pay, a digital wallet platform and online payment system.
And YouTube TV, an over-the-top internet television service offering, Live TV.
Applications that are no longer in development and scheduled to be discontinued in the future. 2025. Google URL Shortener, URL Shortening Service.
Started to turn down support on March 30, 2018, was discontinued on March 30, 2019, and will stop working on August 25, 2025. Firebase Dynamic Links, URL Shortening Service.
Will shut down on August 25, 2025. And Google Fit API will drop support on June 30, 2025.
The app's future remains uncertain as of February 2025.
Google has retired many offerings, either because of obsolescence, integration into other Google products, or lack of interest.
Google's discontinued offerings are colloquially referred to as Google Graveyard.
2024. Jamboard, discontinued on December 31.
Stack, an app that allows users to scan and organize documents and receipts on their mobile devices.
Shut down on September 23. Chromecast, discontinued on August 6.
Replaced by Google TV Streamer. VPN by Google One, shut down on June 20, citing low usage.
Google Pay, for US-only payment app, developed by Google.
Shut down on June 4 and replaced by Google Wallet. People cards, new profiles, can no longer be created after April 7 but gave users the option to download or save content until they were removed the following month.
Google cited that the feature wasn't that useful as they intended it to be. Dropcam, shut down on April 8.
Nest Secure, pulled from Google Store in October 2020.
Shut down on April 8. Google Podcasts, shut down on April 2 and replaced by YouTube Music.
Team, shut down on March 24 and the website is no longer accessible.
Google Search's cache link, discontinued in February, consisting no longer necessary.
Google Earth View, website with a collection of satellite captured wallpapers and Chromecast backgrounds.
Shut down in mid-January. And Basic HTML View on Gmail, discontinued in January. 2023. Google Optimize, freemium web analytics and testing tool.
Shut down on September 30. Google Glass Enterprise Edition wearable computer with an optical head-mounted display and camera that allows the wearer to interact with various applications and the internet via natural language voice commands.
Discontinued on September 15. Google Duo, free high-quality video calling service for mobiles and desktops.
Google Domains shut down on September 7 after migrating to Squarespace.
Google Pixel Pass, discontinued on August 29.
Google Cloud IoT Core Service shut down on August 16.
Google Album Archive discontinued on July 19.
Google Code Competitions discontinued on July 1.
Google Universal Analytics shut down on July 1 and replaced by Google Analytics 4.
Conversational Actions extended the functionality of Google Assistant by allowing third-party developers to create custom experiences or conversations for users of Google Assistant.
Shut down in June. Grasshopper shut down on June 15.
Google Now Launcher discontinued in May.
Jacquard shut down in April 24.
Google Currents internal enterprise communication tool, formerly Google Plus, for G Suite.
Shut down on March with users migrated to Spaces in Google Chat. Google Street View standalone app shut down on March 21.
The Street View Studio app and the ability to use Street View in the main Google Maps app rendered the Street View app redundant. However, it is now required to purchase a 360 camera to contribute to Street View, as the app allows you to create photospheres with any supported smartphone camera.
The Photo Paths feature, which allowed any smartphone to create a 2D capture of any road not yet covered by Street View, was completely removed, requiring users to either purchase a 360 camera or migrate to a third-party service such as Mapillary.
And Stadia shut down on January 18.
2022. YouTube Originals discontinued on December 31.
Google Unhub stopped receiving support on December 19.
Google Hangouts discontinued on November 1 after migrating all users to Google Chat.
Google Surveys, a survey app shut down in favor of Google Forms.
YouTube for Wii U shut down in October.
YouTube Go, an app aimed at making YouTube easier to access on mobile devices in emerging markets through special features like downloading video on Wi-Fi for viewing later.
Whoa!
It was shut down in August. Google My Business, an app that allowed businesses to manage their Google Maps business profiles.
It was shut down in July. Cormo Jobs, an app that allowed users in primarily India, Indonesia, and Bangladesh to help them find jobs nearby that match their skills and interests.
It was shut down in July. Android Auto for phone screens, an app that allowed the screen of the phone to be used as an Android Auto interface while driving, intended for vehicles that did not have a compatible screen built in.
It was shut down in July. Google Chrome apps hosted or packaged web applications that ran on the Google Chrome browser.
Support for Windows and other operating systems dropped in June and shut down on Chrome OS in January 2025.
For Chrome OS devices enrolled in the LTS channel, Chrome apps will be supported until October 2028.
G Suite Legacy Free Edition, a free tier offering some of the services included in Google's Productivity Suite.
Google Assistant Snapshot, the successor to Google Now that provided predictive cards with information and daily updates in the Google app for Android and iOS.
Cameos on Google. Cameos allow celebrities, models, and public figures to record video-based Q&A.
Shut down on February 16. and Android Things, a part of Google Internet of Things, IoT.
Shut down on January 5, 2021. AngularJS open source web application framework.
Shut down on December 31. Google Clips, a miniature clip-on camera device.
Pulled from Google Store on October 15, 2019.
Discontinued on December 31.
Google Toolbar, web browser toolbar, with features such as a Google search box, pop-up blocker, and ability for website owners to create buttons.
Shut down on December 12th. My Maps, an Android app that enabled users to create custom maps for personal use or sharing on their mobile device.
Shut down on October 15 and users were asked to migrate to the mobile web version of the app. Google Bookmarks, online bookmarking service.
Discontinued on September 30. Tour Builder allowed users to create and share interactive tours inside Google Earth.
Shut down in July, replaced by new creation tools in Google Earth. Poly, a service to browse, share, and download 3D models.
Shut down on June 30. Google Expeditions, virtual reality, VR, platform designed for educational institutions.
Discontinued on June 30.
The majority of Expeditions tours were migrated to Google Arts and Culture.
Tour Creator allowed users to create immersive, 360-degree, guided tours in the Expeditions app that could be viewed with VR devices.
Shut down on June 30. Timely, an Android app that provided alarm, stopwatch, and timer functions with synchronization across devices.
Timely servers were shut down on May 31. Google Go Links, a URL shortening service that also supported custom domain for customers of Google Workspace.
Discontinued on April 1. Google Public Alerts, an online notification service that sent safety alerts to various countries.
Shut down on March 31 and functions moved to Google Search and Google Maps. Google Crisis Map, a service that visualized crisis and weather-related data.
Shut down March 30.
Improvements to Google Search and Maps rendered this service redundant.
And Google App Maker allowed users to develop apps for businesses.
Shut down on January 19 due to Google's acquisition of AppSheet. 2020. Google Cloud Print, a cloud-based printing solution that has been in beta since 2010.
Discontinued on December 31. Google Play Music, Google's music streaming service.
Discontinued on December 3 and replaced by YouTube Music and Google Podcasts. Google Station, service that allowed users to spread Wi-Fi hotspots.
Shut down on September 30. Hired by Google applicant tracking system and recruiting software.
Shut down on September 1. Password checkout, an extension that warned of breached third-party logins.
Whoa!
Shut down in July after it had been integrated with Chrome. Google Photos Print, a subscription service that automatically selected the best 10 photos from the last 30 days, which were mailed to users' homes.
Shut down in June. Shoelace, an app used to find group activities with others who share your interests.
Shut down in May. Neighborly, an experimental mobile app designed to help you learn about your neighborhood by asking other residents.
Shut down on May 12th. Fabric, modular SDK platform, launched by Crashlytics in 2014.
Google acquired Crashlytics in 2017 and announced plans to migrate all of its features to Firebase.
It was shut down on May 4.
Material Theme Editor, plugin for Sketch app, which allows you to create a material-based design system for your app.
Discontinued in March. YouTube for Wii U browser.
Fiber TV, an IPTV service bundled with Google Fiber.
Discontinued on February 4. One Today, an app that allowed users to donate $1 to different organizations and discover how their donation would be used.
Discontinued in January. And Androidify allowed users to create a custom Android avatar.
Discontinued in January 2019. YouTube annotations that were displayed over videos on YouTube.
On January 15, all existing annotations were removed from YouTube. Google Pinion discontinued in March.
Mr. Jingles, Google's notifications widget.
Discontinued on March 7. Google Tasks Canvas, a full-screen interface of Google Tasks that was discontinued in April.
Google's instant messaging app.
Discontinued on March 12. Google Image Charts, a chart-making service that provided images of rendered chart data accessed with REST calls.
The service was deprecated in 2012, temporarily disabled in February 2019 and discontinued on March 18, 2019. Inbox by Gmail, an email application for Android, iOS, and web platform that organized and automated to-do lists using email content.
As of April 2, accessing the Inbox subdomain redirects to Gmail proper. Google Plus, the consumer edition of Google's social media platform.
As of April 2, users receive a message stating that Google Plus is no longer available for consumer, personal, and brand accounts. Google Jump, cloud-based video stitching service.
Discontinued June 28. Works with Nest, the smart home platform of Google brand Nest.
Users were asked to migrate to the Google Assistant platform.
Support ended on August 31.
YouTube for Nintendo 3DS, official app for Nintendo 3DS.
Discontinued on September 3. YouTube Messages, direct messages on YouTube, discontinued after September 18.
YouTube Leadback, a web application for control with a remote, intended for use with smart TVs and other similar devices.
Discontinued on October 2. Google Daydream View, Google's VR headset, first generation in late 2016, second generation in late 2017. Was discontinued just after their Made by Google event in October. The Google Daydream platform itself is being retired as well.
Touring Bird, travel website which facilitated booking tours, tickets and activities in top locations.
The service was shut down on November 17. Google Bulletin, hyperlocal news service which allowed users to post news from their neighborhood.
It was shut down on November 22. Google Fusion Tables, a service for managing and visualizing data.
The service was shut down on December 3. Google Translator Toolkit, an online computer-assisted translation tool designed to allow translators to edit the translations that are automatically generated by Google Translate.
It was shut down on December 4, citing declining usage and the availability of other similar tools. Google Correlate, find search patterns which correspond with real-world trends.
It was shut down on December 15 as a result of low usage. Google Search Appliance, a rack-mounted device used to index documents.
Hardware sales ended in 2017. An initial shutdown occurred in 2018 and was ultimately shut down on December 31, 2019. Google Native Client, NACL/Apple, sandboxing technology for running a subset of native code.
It was discontinued on December 31. Gateway lets users save mobile data.
Removed from Play Store in October. Built with Chrome, an initiative between Lego and Google to build the world using Lego.
It was discontinued in March. And Google Game Builder, a prototype program that could develop video games in real time and was released on Steam for Windows and Mac OS.
Issued card-based virtual programming and could import models from Google Poly.
The source code was released for free on GitHub.
2018. Blogger web comments, Firefox only, displays related comments from other Blogger users.
City tours overlaid a maps that shows interesting tours within a city.
Dashboard widgets for Mac, Mac OS 10 dashboard widgets, suite of many applications including Gmail, Blogger and search history.
Joga Bonito, soccer community site.
Local listing service, merged with Google Maps.
MK14, 4 new rack, mounted server for Google Radio Automation System.
Google sold its Google Radio Automation business to White Orbit Incorporated. Google Music Trends, music ranking of songs, played with iTunes, Winamp, Windows Media Player and Yahoo Music.
Trends were generated by Google Talks, share your music status feature. Google Personalized Search, search results personalization, merged with Google Accounts and web history.
Photo screensaver, slideshow screensaver as part of Google Pack, which displays images sourced from a hard disk or through RSS and Atom web feeds.
Rebang, Google China, search trend site, similar to Google Zeitgeist.
As of 2010, part of Google Labs. Spreadsheets, spreadsheet management application, before it was integrated with Writely to form Google Docs and Spreadsheets.
University search engine listing for university websites.
U.S. government search engine and personalized homepage that exclusively draws from sites with a .governor TLD.
Discontinued June 2006. Video player, view videos from Google Video.
Voice search, automated voice system for web search using the telephone.
Became Google Voice local search and integrated on the Google mobile website. Google X redesigned Google search homepage.
It appeared in Google Labs, but disappeared the following day for undisclosed reasons. Accessible search engine for the visually impaired.
Quick search locks based on Quicksilver, easy access to installed applications and online searches.
VZGummy image search application screensaver that searches files from Google Images to Casa and Flick.
Wireless access VPN client for Google Wi-Fi users whose equipment does not support WPA or 802.1x protocols.
Google Play Newsstand, news publication and magazine store.
Replaced by Google News on May 15, removed from Google Play on November 5, and magazines were no longer available on Google News since January 2020. Google News and Weather news publication app.
Merged by Google News on May 15. Google Global Market Finder.
QPX Express API, Flight Search API.
And Google Contact Lens was a smart contact lens, project capable of monitoring the user's glucose level in tears.
On November 16, Verily announced it has discontinued the project because of the lack of correlation between tear glucose and blood glucose.
2017. Google Gesture Search. Gesture Search is a software that draws letters composed of the name of a program, contact, or setting. It can find the letter.
Google Nexus smartphone lineup replaced by Google Pixel on October 4.
Trendlizer, data trend viewing platform.
Discontinued in September. Google Swiffy convert Adobe Flash files SWF into HTML5.
Discontinued on July 1. Glass OS, an operating system for Google Glass.
Discontinued on June 20. Google Spaces, group discussions and messaging.
Discontinued on April 17. Google Map Maker, map editor with browser interface.
Discontinued on April 1, replaced by Google Maps and Google Local Guides. Google Hands-Free, retail checkout without using your phone or watch.
Pilot started in the Bay Area in March 2016, but discontinued on February 8. Google Maps Engine developed geospatial applications.
Discontinued on February 1. Free search, embed site/web search into a user's website.
Replaced by Google Custom Search. Google Maps for PS Vita version of Google Maps for the PS Vita discontinued in January 2015.
And YouTube for PS Vita discontinued in January 2015.
2016. Google Code open source code hosting.
Discontinued on January 25 and renamed to Google Developers. Picasa, photo organization and editing application.
Closed March 15 and replaced by Google Photos. Google Compare, comparison shopping site for auto insurance, credit cards and mortgages.
Google Showtimes, movie Showtime search engine.
Discontinued on November 1. My Tracks, GPS logging.
Shut down April 30. Rejectara, an initiative to build a phone with interchangeable modules for various components like cameras and batteries, was suspended to streamline the company's seemingly disorganized product lineup on September 2.
Panoramio, geolocation-oriented photo sharing website.
Discontinued on November 4.
Google's local guides program as well as photo upload tools in Google Maps rendered Panoramio redundant.
And Google Feed API, download public atom or RSS feeds using JavaScript.
Deactivated on December 15. 2015. Wildfire by Google, social media marketing software.
Google Earth plugin, an application service used to customize Google Earth.
Discontinued on December 15. Google Flu Trends, a web service to help predict outbreaks of flu activity.
Discontinued on August 9. Google Moderator ranked user-submitted questions, suggestions and ideas via crowdsourcing.
Discontinued on June 30. Google Helpouts, Hangout-based live video chat with experts.
Discontinued on April 20. Google Earth Enterprise, Google Earth for enterprise use.
Discontinued on March 20. RevoPay, prepaid ticket payment system.
Discontinued on March 15. Google Glass, Consumer Edition, wearable computer with an optical head-mounted display and camera that allows the wearer to interact with various applications and the internet via natural language voice commands.
Discontinued on January 19. And Speak to Tweet, telephone service, created in 2011 in collaboration with Twitter and Say now allowing users to phone a specific number and leave a voicemail. A tweet was automatically posted on X.
Discontinued sometime during 2015.
2014. Freebase, an open, Creative Commons, attribution licensed collection of structured data and the Freebase platform for accessing and manipulating that data via the Freebase API.
Discontinued on December 16. Google Questions and Answers, community-driven knowledge market website.
Discontinued on December 1. Orchid, social networking website.
Discontinued on September 30. Google's discussion search option.
Discontinued in July. Quick Office, productivity suite for mobile devices.
Discontinued in June, merged into Google Drive. Google TV, smart TV platform, based on Android.
Discontinued and replaced by Android TV in June. Google offers service offering discounts and coupons.
Shut down on March 31. Google Chrome Frame, plugin for Internet Explorer that allowed web pages to be viewed using WebKit and the V8 JavaScript engine.
Discontinued on February 25. Google Schemer, social search to find local activities.
Discontinued on February 7. YouTube My Speed.
Discontinued in January, replaced by Google Video Quality Report. And Google Notifier alerted users to new messages in their Gmail account.
Discontinued on January 31.
2015. My Maps, GIS tools for Google Maps.
Google Currents magazine app.
Merged into Google Play Newsstand on November 20. Google Checkout, online payment processing service aimed at simplifying the process of paying for online purchases.
Discontinued on November 20, merged into Google Wallet. iGoogle, customizable homepage, which can contain web feeds and Google gadgets.
Discontinued on November 1. Google Latitude, mobile geolocation tool that lets friends know where users are.
Discontinued on August 9, with some functionality moved to Google+. Google Reader, web-based news aggregator, capable of reading Atom and RSS feeds.
Discontinued on July 1. Meepo, a social networking website, discontinued on June 6.
Google Building Maker, web-based building and editing tool to create 3D buildings for Google Earth.
Discontinued on June 4. Google Talk, instant messaging service that provided both text and voice communication.
Replaced May 15 by Google Hangouts.
The service was discontinued by 2017 on all platforms.
SMS Search, mobile phone short message service.
Discontinued on May 10. Google Cloud Connect, Microsoft Office plug-in for automatically backing up Office documents upon saving onto Google Docs.
Discontinued on April 30 in favor of Google Drive. Picnic, online photo editor.
Discontinued on April 19 and moved to Google Plus Photo Manager. And Google Calendar Sync, sync Microsoft Outlook email and calendar with Gmail and Google Calendar.
Synchronization for existing installations stopped on August 1.
Replaced with Google Sync, which does not synchronize Outlook calendars, but can sync email using IMAP or POP3.
Also, Google Apps for business, education, and government customers can use Google Apps Sync for Microsoft Outlook.
2012. Picasa Web Albums Uploader, upload images to the Picasa Web Albums service.
It consisted of an iPhoto plugin and a standalone application. Google Chart API, interactive web-based chart image generator, deprecated in 2012 with service commitment to 2015 and turned off in 2019.
Google promotes JavaScript-based Google Charts as a replacement, which is not backwards compatible with a Google Chart API '(SHTTP) methods. Google Apps Standard Edition, discontinued on December 6.
Nexus Q, digital media player.
Discontinued in November. Google Refine, data cleansing and processing.
It was spun off from Google on October 2, becoming open source. It is now Open Refine. TV ads, method to place advertising on TV networks.
Discontinued on August 30, with all remaining active campaigns ending December 16. Now, write authoritative articles related to various topics.
Discontinued October 1. Yenu Music, Google China, site linking to a large archive of Chinese pop music, principally Canto Pop and Mando Pop, including audio streaming over Google's own player, legal lyric downloads, and in most cases legal MP3 downloads.
The archive was provided by Top100.cn, that is, this service does not search the whole internet and was available in mainland China only.
Discontinued in September, users were given the option to download playlists until October 19.
Google Insights for search, insights into Google search term usage.
Discontinued September 27, merged in Google Trends. Listen, subscribe to and stream podcasts and web audio.
Discontinued in August. Top, physics-based desktop application.
Discontinued in August. Google Video, a free video hosting service.
Shut down and migrated to YouTube, which Google acquired in 2006 on August 20. Google Notebook, online note-taking and web clipping application.
Discontinued in July. Google Website Optimizer, testing and optimization tool.
Discontinued on August 1. Google Mini, reduced capacity, lower cost version of a Google search appliance.
Discontinued on July 31. Google Wave, online communication and collaborative real-time editor tool that bridge email and chat.
Support ended on April 30. Slide.com, discontinued on March 6.
Google Friend Connect, add social features to websites.
Discontinued on March 1, replaced by Google Plus S pages and off-site page badges. JQ, social networking, microblogging and live streaming service comparable to Twitter.
Shut down January 15. Google Code Search, software search engine.
Discontinued on January 15. And Google Health, store, manage, and share personal health information in one place.
Development ceased June 24, 2011, accessible until January 1, 2012, data available for download until January 1, 2013.
2011. Google Buzz, social networking service, integrated with Gmail allowing users to share content immediately and make conversations.
Discontinued in December and replaced by Google Plus. Google SideWiki, browser sidebar and service that allowed contributing and reading helpful information alongside any web page.
Discontinued in December. Here's web browser features, enabling some new web applications.
Removed from all platforms by November. Squared, creates tables of information about a subject from unstructured data.
Discontinued in September. Aardvark, social search utility that allowed people to ask and answer questions within their social networks.
It should people's claimed expertise to match askers with good answers.
Discontinued on September 30.
Google Power Meter view built-in energy consumption.
Discontinued on September 16. Desktop search application that indexed emails, documents, music, photos, chats, web history, and other files.
Discontinued on September 14. Google Fast Flip online news aggregator.
Discontinued September 6. Google Pack application suite.
Discontinued on September 2. Google Directory collection of links arranged into hierarchical subcategories.
The links and their categorization were from the Open Directory project, sorted using PageRank.
Discontinued on July 20.
Google Bot Search, weblog search engine.
Discontinued in July. Google Labs test and demonstrate new Google products.
Discontinued in July. Image Swirl, an enhancement for an image search tool in Google Labs.
It was built on top of image search by grouping images with similar visual and semantic qualities.
Shut down in July due to discontinuation of Google Labs.
Google Sets generates a list of items when users enter a few examples.
For example, entering green, purple, red emits a list: green, purple, red, blue, black, white, brown.
Discontinued mid-year.
Directory, navigation directory, specifically for Chinese users.
Hotpot, local recommendation engine that allowed people to rate restaurants, hotels, etc. and share them with friends.
Moved to Google Places service in April. And real estate, place real estate listings in Google Maps.
Discontinued February 10.
2010. Google Base submission database that enabled content owners to submit content, have it hosted and made searchable.
Information was organized using attributes.
Discontinued on December 17, replaced with Google Shopping API''S.
GOOG 411, also known as Voice Local Search, Directory Assistance Service.
Discontinued on November 12. Google Search Wiki, annotate and reorder search results.
Discontinued March 3, replaced by Google Stars. Maratech e-meeting, web conferencing software used internally by Google's employees.
Discontinued on February 19. And Living Stories, collaboration with the New York Times and the Washington Post for presenting news.
Discontinued in February.
2009. Audio ads, radio advertising program for U.S. businesses.
Discontinued on February 12. Catalogs, search engine, for over 6,600 print catalogs, acquired through optical character recognition.
Discontinued in January. Wall social networking service.
Users could text their location to the service, which would then notify them of nearby people or events of interest.
Replaced by Google Latitude.
Google Mashup Editor, web mashup creation with publishing, syntax highlighting, debugging.
Discontinued in July, migrated to Google App Engine. Google Ride Finder, taxi and shuttle search service, using real-time position of vehicles in 14 U.S. cities.
Used the Google Maps interface and cooperated with any car service that wished to participate.
Discontinued in October.
And shared stuff, web page sharing system, incorporating a bookmarklet to share pages, and a page to view the most popular shared items.
Pages could be shared through third-party applications such as Delicious or Facebook.
Discontinued on March 30.
2008. Google Lively 3D animated chat.
Discontinued December 31. Search Mesh, Search Engine 2, test innovative user interfaces.
Discontinued on November 24. Google Page Creator, web page publishing program that could be used to create pages and to host them on Google servers.
Discontinued on September 9, with all existing content gradually transferring to Google Sites through 2009. Send to phone, send links and other information from Firefox to their phone by text message.
Discontinued on August 28, replaced by Google Chrome to phone. Google Browser Sync, Mozilla Firefox, allowed Firefox users to synchronize settings across multiple computers.
Discontinued in June. Hello, send images across the internet and publish them to blogs.
Discontinued on May 15. And Web Accelerator increased load speed of web pages.
No longer available for or supported by Google as of January 20.
2007. Google Video Player, a video player that played back files in Google's own .gvi format and supported playlists in .gvp format.
Shut down on August 17, 2007, due to Google's acquisition of YouTube. Google Video Marketplace, discontinued on August 15.
Google Click to Call, allowed a user to speak directly over the phone without charge to businesses found on Google search results pages.
Discontinued on July 20. Related links, links to information related to a website's content.
Discontinued on April 30. And Public Service Search, non-commercial organization service, which included Google Site Search, traffic reports and unlimited search queries.
Discontinued on February 13, replaced by Google Custom Search.
2006. Google Answers, online knowledge market that allowed users to post bounties for well-researched answers to their queries.
Discontinued on November 28, still accessible, read-only. Rightly, web-based word processor.
On October 10, Rightly was merged into Google Docs and Spreadsheets. and Google Desktop Bar with a built-in mini browser.
Replaced by a similar feature in Google Desktop.
Discontinued May 8. Google indexes billions of web pages to allow users to search for the information they desire through the use of keywords and operators.
According to Comscore market research from November 2009, Google Search is the dominant search engine in the United States market, with a market share of 65.6%.
In May 2017, Google enabled a new, personal tab in Google Search, letting users search for content in their Google account's various services, including email messages from Gmail and photos from Google Photos. Google launched its Google News service in 2002, an automated service which summarizes news articles from various websites.
Google also hosts Google Books, a service which searches the text found in books in its database and shows limited previews or the full book where allowed.
Google expanded its search services to include shopping, launched originally as Frugal in 2002, finance, launched 2006, and flights, launched 2011. Google Search, also known simply as Google or Google.com, is a search engine operated by Google.
It allows users to search for information on the web by entering keywords or phrases.
Google Search uses algorithms to analyze and rank websites based on their relevance to the search query.
It is the most popular search engine worldwide.
Google Search is the most visited website in the world.
As of 2020, Google Search has a 92% share of the global search engine market.
Approximately 26.75% of Google's monthly global traffic comes from the United States, 4.44% from India, 4.4% from Brazil, 3.92% from the United Kingdom, and 3.84% from Japan, according to data provided by SimilarWeb. The order of search results returned by Google is based, in part, on a priority rank system called PageRank.
Google Search also provides many different options for customized searches using symbols to include, exclude, specify or require certain search behavior, and offers specialized interactive experiences such as flight status and package tracking, weather forecasts, currency, unit, and time conversions, word definitions, and more.
The main purpose of Google Search is to search for text in publicly accessible documents offered by web servers, as opposed to other data, such as images or data, contained in databases.
It was originally developed in 1996 by Larry Page, Sergey Brin, and Scott Hassan.
The search engine would also be set up in the garage of Susan Wojcicki's Menlo Park home.
In 2011, Google introduced Google Voice Search to search for spoken rather than typed words.
In 2012, Google introduced a semantic search feature named Knowledge Graph. Analysis of the frequency of search terms may indicate economic, social, and health trends.
Data about the frequency of use of search terms on Google can be openly inquired via Google Trends and have been shown to correlate with flu outbreaks and unemployment levels, and provide the information faster than traditional reporting methods and surveys.
As of mid-2016, Google's search engine has begun to rely on deep neural networks. In August 2024, a U.S. judge in Virginia ruled that Google's search engine held an illegal monopoly over internet search.
The The court found that Google maintained its market dominance by paying large amounts to phone makers and browser developers to make Google its default search engine.
Google indexes hundreds of terabits of information from web pages.
For websites that are currently down or otherwise not available, Google provides links to checked versions of the site, formed by the search engine's latest indexing of that page.
Additionally, Google indexes some file types, being able to show users PDFs, Word documents, Excel spreadsheets, PowerPoint presentations, certain Flash multimedia content, and plain text files.
Users can also activate Safe Search, a filtering technology aimed at preventing explicit and pornographic content from appearing in search results.
Despite Google Search's immense index, sources generally assume that Google is only indexing less than 5% of the total internet, with the rest belonging to the deep web, inaccessible through its search tools. In 2012, Google changed its search indexing tools to demote sites that had been accused of piracy.
In October 2016, Gary Illies, a webmaster trends analyst with Google, announced that the search engine would be making a separate, primary web index dedicated for mobile devices, with a secondary, less up-to-date index for desktop use.
The change was a response to the continued growth in mobile usage and a push for web developers to adopt a mobile-friendly version of their websites.
In December 2017, Google began rolling out the change, having already done so for multiple websites.
In August 2009, Google invited web developers to test a new search architecture, codenamed Caffeine, and give their feedback.
The new architecture provided no visual differences in the user interface, but added significant speed improvements in the new, under-the-hood indexing infrastructure.
The move was interpreted in some quarters as a response to Microsoft's recent release of an upgraded version of its own search service, renamed Bing, as well as the launch of Wolfram Alpha, a new search engine based on computational knowledge.
Google announced completion of Caffeine on June 8, 2010, claiming 50% fresher results due to continuous updating of its index.
With Caffeine, Google moved its back-end indexing system away from MapReduce and onto Bigtable, the company's distributed database platform. In August 2018, Danny Sullivan from Google announced a broad core algorithm update.
As per current analysis done by the industry leaders Search Engine Watch and Search Engine Land, the update was to drop down the medical and health-related websites that were not user-friendly and were not providing good user experience.
This is why the industry experts named it Medic. Google reserves very high standards for YMYL, your money or your life, pages.
This is because misinformation can affect users financially, physically, or emotionally.
Therefore, the update targeted particularly those YMYL pages that have low-quality content and misinformation.
This resulted in the algorithm targeting health and medical-related websites more than others.
However, many other websites from other industries were also negatively affected. By 2012, it handled more than 3.5 billion searches per day.
In 2013, the European Commission found that Google Search favored Google's own products instead of the best result for consumers' needs.
In February 2015, Google announced a major change to its mobile search algorithm which would favor mobile-friendly over other websites.
Nearly 60% of Google searches come from mobile phones.
Google says it wants users to have access to premium quality websites.
Those websites, which lack a mobile-friendly interface, would be ranked lower, and it is expected that this update will cause a shake-up of ranks.
Businesses who fail to update their websites accordingly could see a dip in their regular website's traffic. Google's rise was largely due to a patented algorithm called PageRank, which helps rank web pages that match a given search string.
When Google was a Stanford research project, it was nicknamed Backrub because the technology checks backlinks to determine a site's importance.
Other keyword-based methods to rank search results used by many search engines that were once more popular than Google would check how often the search terms occurred in a page or how strongly associated the search terms were within each resulting page.
The PageRank algorithm instead analyzes human-generated links, assuming that web pages linked from many important pages are also important.
The algorithm computes a recursive score for pages based on the weighted sum of other pages linking to them.
PageRank is thought to correlate well with human concepts of importance.
In addition to PageRank, Google, over the years, has added many other secret criteria for determining the ranking of resulting pages.
This is reported to comprise over 250 different indicators, the specifics of which are kept secret to avoid difficulties created by scammers and help Google maintain an edge over its competitors globally.
PageRank was influenced by a similar page ranking and site scoring algorithm earlier used for RankDex, developed by TaBNWNE in 1996.
Larry Page's patent for PageRank, filed in 1998, includes a citation to Li's earlier patent.
Li later went on to create the Chinese search engine TaBNWNE in 2000. In a potential hint of Google's future direction of their search algorithm, Google's then chief executive Eric Schmidt said in a 2007 interview with the Financial Times, "The goal is to enable Google users to be able to ask the questions such as what shall I do tomorrow? And what job shall I take?"
Whoa!
Schmidt reaffirmed this during a 2010 interview with the Wall Street Journal. "I actually think most people don't want Google to answer their questions. They want Google to tell them what they should be doing next."
Because Google is the most popular search engine, many webmasters attempt to influence their website's Google rankings.
An industry of consultants has arisen to help websites increase their rankings on Google and other search engines.
This field, called search engine optimization, attempts to discern patterns in search engine listings and then develop a methodology for improving rankings to draw more searchers to their clients' sites.
Search engine optimization encompasses both on-page factors like body copy, title elements, H1 heading elements, and image alt attribute values, and off-page optimization factors like anchor text and page rank.
The general idea is to affect Google's relevance algorithm by incorporating the keywords being targeted in various places on page, in particular the title element and the body copy. Note, the higher up in the page, presumably the better its keyword prominence, and thus the ranking.
Too many occurrences of a keyword, however, cause the page to look suspect to Google's spam checking algorithms.
Google has published guidelines for website owners who would like to raise their rankings when using legitimate optimization consultants.
It has been hypothesized and allegedly is the opinion of the owner of one business about which there have been numerous complaints that negative publicity. For example, numerous consumer complaints may serve as well to elevate page rank on Google search as favorable comments.
The particular problem addressed in the New York Times article, which involved Decor My Eyes, was addressed shortly thereafter by an undisclosed fix in the Google algorithm.
According to Google, it was not the frequently published consumer complaints about Decor My Eyes which resulted in the high ranking but mentions on news websites of events which affected the firm such as legal actions against it.
Google Search Console helps to check for websites that use duplicate or copyright content. In 2015, Google significantly upgraded its search algorithm with Hummingbird.
Its name was derived from the speed and accuracy of the hummingbird.
The change was announced on September 26, 2015, having already been in use for a month.
Hummingbird places greater emphasis on natural language queries, considering context and meaning over individual keywords.
It also looks deeper at content on individual pages of a website, with improved ability to lead users directly to the most appropriate page rather than just a website's homepage.
The upgrade marked the most significant change to Google search in years, with more human search interactions and a much heavier focus on conversation and meaning.
Thus, web developers and writers were encouraged to optimize their sites with natural writing rather than forced keywords and make effective use of technical web development for on-site navigation. In 2023, drawing on internal Google documents disclosed as part of the United States v. Google LLC 2020 antitrust case, technology reporters claimed that Google search was bloated and over-monetized, and that the semantic matching of search queries put advertising profits before quality.
Wired withdrew Megan Gray's piece after Google complained about alleged inaccuracies, while the author reiterated that, as stated in court, a goal of Project Mercury was to increase commercial queries.
In March 2024, Google announced a significant update to its core search algorithm and spam targeting, which is expected to wipe out 40% of all spam results.
On March 20th, it was confirmed that the rollout of the spam update was complete.
On September 10, 2024, the European-based EU Court of Justice found that Google held an illegal monopoly with a way the company showed favoritism to its shopping search and could not avoid paying €2.4 billion.
The EU Court of Justice referred to Google's treatment of rival shopping searches as discriminatory and in violation of the Digital Markets Act.
At the top of the search page, the approximate result count and the response time 2 digits behind decimal is noted.
Of search results, page titles and URLs, dates, and the preview text snippet for each result appears.
Along with web search results, sections with images, news, and videos may appear.
The length of the previewed text snippet was experimented with in 2015 and 2017.
Universal Search was launched by Google on May 16, 2007 as an idea that merged the results from different kinds of search types into one.
Prior to Universal Search, a standard Google search would consist of links only to websites.
Universal Search, however, incorporates a wide variety of sources, including websites, news, pictures, maps, blogs, videos, and more, all shown on the same search results page.
Marissa Mayer, then Vice President of Search Products and User Experience, described the goal of universal search as, "We're attempting to break down the walls that traditionally separated our various search properties and integrate the vast amounts of information available into one simple set of search results."
In June 2017, Google expanded its search results to cover available job listings.
The data is aggregated from various major job boards and collected by analyzing company home pages.
Initially only available in English, the feature aims to simplify finding jobs suitable for each user. In May 2009, Google announced that they would be parsing website microformats to populate search result pages with rich snippets.
Such snippets include additional details about results, such as displaying reviews for restaurants and social media accounts for individuals.
In May 2016, Google expanded on the rich snippets format to offer rich cards, which, similarly to snippets, display more information about results, but shows them at the top of the mobile website in a swipeable carousel-like format.
Originally limited to movie and recipe websites in the United States only, the feature expanded to all countries globally in 2017.
The Knowledge Graph is a knowledge base used by Google to enhance its search engine's results with information gathered from a variety of sources.
This information is presented to users in a box to the right of search results.
Knowledge Graph boxes were added to Google's search engine in May 2012, starting in the United States, with international expansion by the end of the year.
The information covered by the Knowledge Graph grew significantly after launch, tripling its original size within 7 months. And being able to answer roughly 1/3 of the 100 billion monthly searches Google processed in May 2016.
The information is often used as a spoken answer in Google Assistant and Google Home searches.
The Knowledge Graph has been criticized for providing answers without source attribution.
A Google Knowledge Panel is a feature integrated into Google search engine result pages, designed to present a structured overview of entities such as individuals, organizations, locations, or objects directly within the search interface.
This feature leverages data from Google's Knowledge Graph, a database that organizes and interconnects information about entities, enhancing the retrieval and presentation of relevant content to users.
The content within a knowledge panel is derived from various sources, including Wikipedia and other structured databases, ensuring that the information displayed is both accurate and contextually relevant.
For instance, querying a well-known public figure may trigger a knowledge panel displaying essential details such as biographical information, birth date, and links to social media profiles or official websites.
The primary objective of the Google Knowledge Panel is to provide users with immediate, factual answers, reducing the need for extensive navigation across multiple web pages. In May 2017, Google enabled a new, personal tab in Google Search, letting users search for content in their Google account's various services, including email messages from Gmail and photos from Google Photos. Google Discover, previously known as Google Feed, is a personalized stream of articles, videos, and other news-related content.
The feed contains a mix of cards which show topics of interest based on users' interactions with Google or topics they choose to follow directly.
Cards include links to news stories, YouTube videos, sports scores, recipes, and other content based on what Google determines you're most likely to be interested in at that particular moment.
Users can also tell Google they're not interested in certain topics to avoid seeing future updates.
Google Discover launched in December 2016 and received a major update in July 2017.
Another major update was released in September 2018, which renamed the app from Google Feed to Google Discover, updated the design, and added more features.
Discover can be found on a tab in the Google app and by swiping left on the home screen of certain Android devices.
As of 2019, Google will not allow political campaigns worldwide to target their advertisement to people to make them vote.
At the 2023 Google I/O event in May, Google unveiled Search Generative Experience (SGE), an experimental feature in Google Search available through Google Labs which produces AI-generated summaries in response to search prompts.
This was part of Google's wider efforts to counter the unprecedented rise of generative AI technology ushered by OpenAI's launch of ChatGPT, which sent Google executives to a panic due to its potential threat to Google search.
Google added the ability to generate images in October.
At I/O in 2024, the feature was upgraded and renamed AI Overviews.
AI Overviews was rolled out to users in the United States in May 2024.
The feature faced public criticism in the first weeks of its rollout after errors from the tool went viral online.
These included results suggesting users had blue peaks or e-rocks, or incorrectly claiming their academia is Muslim.
Google described these viral errors as isolated examples, maintaining that most AI overviews provide accurate information.
2 weeks after the rollout of AI Overviews, Google made technical changes and scaled back the feature, pausing its use for some health-related queries and limiting its reliance on social media posts.
Scientific American has criticized the system on environmental grounds, as such a search uses 30 times more energy than a conventional one.
It has also been criticized for condensing information from various sources, making it less likely for people to view full articles and websites.
When it was announced in May 2024, Danielle Coffey, CEO of the News/Media Alliance, was quoted as saying, "This will be catastrophic to our traffic, as marketed by Google to further satisfy user queries, leaving even less incentive to click through so that we can monetize our content."
In August 2024, AI Overviews were rolled out in the UK, India, Japan, Indonesia, Mexico, and Brazil, with local language support.
On October 28, 2024, AI Overviews was rolled out to 100 more countries, including Australia and New Zealand.
In March 2025, Google introduced an experimental AI mode within its search platform, enabling users to input complex, multi-part queries and receive comprehensive, AI-generated responses.
This feature leverages Google's advanced Gemini 2.0 model, which enhances the system's reasoning capabilities and supports multimodal inputs, including text, images, and voice.
Initially, AI mode is available to Google One AI Premium subscribers in the United States who can access it through the Search Labs platform.
This phased rollout allows Google to gather user feedback and refine the feature before a broader release.
The introduction of AI mode reflects Google's ongoing efforts to integrate advanced AI technologies into its services, aiming to provide users with more intuitive and efficient search experiences. In late June 2011, Google introduced a new look to the Google homepage in order to boost the use of the Google Plus social tools. One of the major changes was replacing the classic navigation bar with a black one.
Google's digital creative director Chris Wiggins explains, "We're working on a project to bring you a new and improved Google experience, and over the next few months, you will continue to see more updates to our look and feel."
The new navigation bar has been negatively received by a vocal minority. In November 2015, Google started testing yellow labels for advertisements displayed in search results to improve user experience.
The new labels, highlighted in yellow color, and the line to the left of each sponsored link help users differentiate between organic and sponsored results.
On December 15, 2016, Google rolled out a new desktop search interface that mimics their modular mobile user interface.
The mobile design consists of a tabular design that highlights search features in boxes and works by imitating the desktop knowledge graph real estate, which appears in the right-hand rail of the search engine result page. These featured elements frequently feature Twitter carousels, people also search for, and top stories, vertical and horizontal design modules.
The local pack and answer box were two of the original features of the Google SERP that were primarily showcased in this manner, but this new layout creates a previously unseen level of design consistency for Google results. Google offers a Google Search mobile app for Android and iOS devices.
The mobile apps exclusively feature Google Discover and Collections feature in which the user can save for later perusal any type of search result like images, bookmarks or map locations into groups.
Android devices were introduced to a preview of the feed, perceived as related to Google Now, in December 2016, while it was made official on both Android and iOS in July 2017. In April 2016, Google updated its search app on Android to feature trends. Search queries gaining popularity appeared in the autocomplete box along with normal query autocompletion.
The update received significant backlash due to encouraging search queries unrelated to users' interests or intentions, prompting the company to issue an update with an opt-out option.
In September 2017, the Google Search app on iOS was updated to feature the same functionality. In December 2017, Google released Google Go, an app designed to enable use of Google Search on physically smaller and lower spec devices in multiple languages.
A Google blog post about designing India First products and features explains that it is tailor-made for the millions of people in India and Indonesia coming online for the first time.
Google Search consists of a series of localized websites.
The largest of those, the Google.com site, is the top most visited website in the world.
Some of its features include a definition link for most searches including dictionary words, the number of results you got on your search, links to other searches. For example, for words that Google believes to be misspelled, it provides a link to the search results using extra code spelling, the ability to filter results to a vague range, and many more. Google Search accepts queries as normal text, as well as individual keywords.
It automatically corrects apparent misspellings by default, while offering to use the original spelling as a selectable alternative, and provides the same results regardless of capitalization.
For more customized results, one can use a wide variety of operators, including, but not limited to, or vertical bar. Search for web pages containing one of two similar queries, such as marathon or race.
And search for web pages containing two similar queries, such as marathon and runner.
-sign, exclude a word or a phrase, so that apple tree searches where word tree is not used.
Quotation mark, force inclusion of a word or a phrase, such as tallest building.
Asterisk, placeholder symbol allowing for any substitute words in the context of a query, such as largest asterisk in the world.
2 period dots, search within a range of numbers, such as camera $50 to $100.
Site : search within a specific website, such as site : youtube.com.
Define : search for definitions for a word or phrase, such as define : phrase.
Stocks : see the stock price of investments, such as stocks : Google.
Related : find web pages related to specific URL addresses, such as related : www.wikipedia.org.
Cache : highlights the search words within the cache pages, so that cache : www.google.com XXX shows cache content with word XXX highlighted.
Parentheses, group operators and searches, such as marathon or race, and choose.
File type : or extension : search for specific file types, such as file type : GIF.
Before : search for before a specific date, such as SpaceX before : August 11, 2020.
After : search for after a specific date, such as iPhone after June 29, 2007.
And at, search for a specific word on social media networks, such as at Twitter.
Google also offers a Google Advanced Search page with a web interface to access the advanced features without needing to remember the special operators. Google applies query expansion to submitted search queries using techniques to deliver results that it considers smarter than the query users actually submitted.
This technique involves several steps, including word stemming. Certain words can be reduced so other similar terms are also found in results, so that translator can also search for translation.
Acronyms: searching for abbreviations can also return results about the name in its full length, so that NATO can show results for North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
Misspellings: Google will often suggest correct spellings for misspelled words.
Synonyms: in most cases where a word is incorrectly used in a phrase or sentence, Google search will show results based on the correct synonym.
Translations: the search engine can, in some instances, suggest results for specific words in a different language.
And ignoring words in some search queries containing extraneous or insignificant words, Google search will simply drop those specific words from the query. In 2008, Google started to give users auto-completed search suggestions in a list below the search bar while typing, originally with the approximate result count reviewed for each listed search suggestion. Google's homepage includes a button labeled "I'm feeling lucky."
This feature originally allowed users to type in their search query, click the button and be taken directly to the first result, bypassing the search results page.
Clicking it while leaving the search box empty opens Google's archive of doodles.
With a 2010 announcement of Google Instant, an automatic feature that immediately displays relevant results as users are typing in their query, the "I'm feeling lucky" button disappears, requiring that users opt out of instant results through search settings to keep using the "I'm feeling lucky" functionality.
In 2012, "I'm feeling lucky" was changed to serve as an advertisement for Google services. Users hover their computer mouse over the button, it spins and shows an emotion. I'm feeling puzzled, or I'm feeling trendy, for instance, and when clicked, takes users to a Google service related to that emotion. Tom Chavez of Wrapped, a firm helping to determine a website's advertising worth, estimated in 2007 that Google lost $110 million in revenue per year due to use of the button, which bypasses the advertisements found on the search results page. Besides the main text-based search engine function of Google Search, it also offers multiple quick, interactive features.
These include, but are not limited to, calculator,
Time zone, currency, and unit conversions.
word translations,
Flight status.
local film showings,
Weather forecasts.
population and unemployment rates,
Package tracking.
word definitions,
Metronome.
roll a die,
Dual pair roll, search page spins.
and askew, results show up sideways.
During Google's developer conference, Google I/O, in May 2015, the company announced that users on Google Chrome and Chrome OS would be able to have the browser initiate an audio-based search by saying, "OK Google," with no button presses required.
After having the answer presented, users can follow up with additional contextual questions. An example include initially asking, "OK Google, will it be sunny in Santa Cruz this weekend?" Hearing a spoken answer and reply with, "How far is it from here?"
An update to the Chrome browser with voice search functionality rolled out a week later, though it required a button press on a microphone icon rather than "OK Google" voice activation.
Google released a browser extension for the Chrome browser named with a beta tag for unfinished development shortly thereafter.
In May 2014, the company officially added "OK Google" into the browser itself. They removed it in October 2015, citing low usage, though the microphone icon for activation remained available.
In May 2016, 20% of search queries on mobile devices were done through voice.
In addition to its tool for searching web pages, Google also provides services for searching images, Usenet news groups, news websites, videos, Google Videos, searching by locality, maps, and items for sale online.
Google Videos allows searching the World Wide Web for video clips.
The service evolved from Google Video, Google's discontinued video hosting service that also allowed to search the web for video clips. In 2012, Google has indexed over 30 trillion web pages and received 100 billion queries per month.
It also caches much of the content that it indexes.
Google operates other tools and services including Google News, Google Shopping, Google Maps, Google Custom Search, Google Earth, Google Docs, Picasa, discontinued. Panoramio, discontinued. YouTube, Google Translate, Google Blog Search and Google Desktop Search, discontinued. There are also products available from Google that are not directly search related.
Gmail, for example, is a webmail application that still includes search features. Google Browser Sync does not offer any search facilities, although it aims to organize your browsing time.
In 2009, Google claimed that a search query requires altogether about 1 kilojoule or 0.0003 kilowatt-hour, which is enough to raise the temperature of 1 liter of water by 0.24 degrees Celsius.
According to Green Search Engine Ecosia, the industry standard for search engines is estimated to be about 0.2 grams of carbon dioxide emission per search.
Google 40,000 searches per second translate to 8 kilograms of carbon dioxide per second or over 252 million kilos of carbon dioxide per year. On certain occasions, the logo on Google's webpage will change to a special version known as a Google Doodle.
This is a picture, drawing, animation, or interactive game that includes the logo.
It is usually done for a special event or day, although not all of them are well known.
Clicking on the doodle links to a string of Google search results about the topic.
The first was a reference to the Burning Man Festival in 1998, and others have been produced for the birthdays of notable people like Albert Einstein, historical events like the interlocking Lego blocks 50th anniversary, and holidays like Valentine's Day.
Some Google Doodles have interactivity beyond the simple search, such as the famous Google Pac-Man version that appeared on May 21, 2010.
Google has been criticized for placing long-term cookies on users' machines to store preferences, a tactic which also enables them to track a user's search terms and retain the data for more than a year. Since 2012, Google Incorporated has globally introduced encrypted connections for most of its clients to bypass government blockings of the commercial and IT services. In 2003, the New York Times complained about Google's indexing, claiming that Google's tracking of content on its site infringed its copyright for the content.
In both Field v. Google and Parker v. Google, the United States District Court of Nevada ruled in favor of Google.
A 2019 New York Times article on Google search showed that images of child sexual abuse have been found on Google and that the company had been reluctant at times to remove them. Google flags search results with a message: this site may harm your computer if the site is known to install malicious software in the background or otherwise surreptitiously.
For approximately 40 minutes on January 31, 2009, all search results were mistakenly classified as malware and could therefore not be clicked. Instead, a warning message was displayed and the user was required to enter the requested URL manually.
The bug was caused by human error.
The URL of / which expands to all URLs, was mistakenly added to the malware patterns file.
In 2007, a group of researchers observed a tendency for users to rely exclusively on Google search for finding information, writing that, with a Google interface, the user gets the impression that the search results imply a kind of totality. In fact, one only sees a small part of what one could see if one also integrates other research tools. In 2011, Google search query results have been shown by internet activist Eli Kerzer to be tailored to users, effectively isolating users in what he defined as a filter bubble.
Kerzer holds algorithms used in search engines such as Google Search responsible for catering a personal ecosystem of information.
Although contrasting views have mitigated the potential threat of informational dystopia and questioned the scientific nature of Kerzer's claims, filter bubbles have been mentioned to account for the surprising results of the U.S. presidential election in 2016 alongside fake news and echo chambers, suggesting that Facebook and Google have designed personalized online realities in which we only see and hear what we like. In 2012, the U.S. Federal Trade Commission fined Google $22.5 million for violating their agreement not to violate the privacy of users of Apple's Safari web browser.
The FTC was also continuing to investigate if Google's favoring of their own services in their search results violated antitrust regulations.
In a November 2023 disclosure, during the ongoing antitrust trial against Google, an economics professor at the University of Chicago revealed that Google pays Apple 36% of all search advertising revenue. generated when users access Google through the Safari browser.
This revelation reportedly caused Google's lead attorney to cringe visibly.
The revenue generated from Safari users has been kept confidential, but the 36% figure suggests that it is likely in the tens of billions of dollars. Both Apple and Google have argued that disclosing the specific terms of their search default agreement would harm their competitive positions.
However, the court ruled that the information was relevant to the antitrust case and ordered its disclosure.
This revelation has raised concerns about the dominance of Google in the search engine market and the potential anti-competitive effects of its agreements with Apple. Google search engine robots are programmed to use algorithms that understand and predict human behavior.
The book, Race After Technology, Abolitionist Tools for the New Jim Code, by Runa Benjamin talks about human bias as a behavior that the Google search engine can recognize.
In 2016, some users Google searched 3 black teenagers and images of criminal mugshots of young African American teenagers came up.
Then, the users searched 3 white teenagers and were presented with photos of smiling, happy teenagers.
They also searched for 3 Asian teenagers and very revealing photos of Asian girls and women appeared.
Benjamin concluded that these results reflect human prejudice and views on different ethnic groups.
A group of analysts explain the concept of a racist computer program. The idea here is that computers, unlike people, can't be racist, but we're increasingly learning that they do in fact take after their makers. Some experts believe that this problem might stem from the hidden biases in the massive piles of data that the algorithms process as they learn to recognize patterns, reproducing our worst values. On August 5, 2024, Google lost a lawsuit which started in 2020 in D.C. Circuit Court, with Judge Amit Mehta finding that the company had an illegal monopoly over internet search.
This monopoly was held to be in violation of Section 2 of the Sherman Act.
Google has said it will appeal the ruling, though they did propose to loosen search deals, with Apple and others requiring them to set Google as the default search engine. As people talk about Googling rather than searching, the company has taken some steps to defend its trademark in an effort to prevent it from becoming a generic trademark.
This has led to lawsuits, threats of lawsuits, and the use of euphemisms, such as calling Google Search a famous web search engine.
Until May 2013, Google Search had offered a feature to translate search queries into other languages.
A Google spokesperson told Search Engine Land that removing features is always tough, but we do think very hard about each decision and its implications for our users. Unfortunately, this feature never saw much pickup.
Instant Search was announced in September 2010 as a feature that displayed suggested results while the user typed in their search query, initially only in select countries or to registered users.
The primary advantage of the new system was its ability to save time, with Marissa Mayer, then Vice President of Search Products and User Experience, proclaiming that the feature would save 2 to 5 seconds per search, elaborating that may not seem like a lot at first, but it adds up. With Google Instant, we estimate that we'll save our users 11 hours with each passing second.
Matt Van Wagner of Search Engine Land wrote that, personally, I kind of like Google Instant and I think it represents a natural evolution in the way search works, and also praised Google's efforts in public relations. Writing that, with just a press conference and a few well-placed interviews, Google has parlayed this relatively minor speed improvement into an attention-grabbing front-page news story.
The upgrade also became notable for the company switching Google Search's underlying technology from HTML to Ajax.
Instant search could be disabled via Google's preferences menu for those who didn't want its functionality. The publication 2600, the hacker quarterly compiled a list of words that Google Instant did not show suggested results for, with a Google spokesperson giving the following statement to Mashable.
There are several reasons you may not be seeing search queries for a particular topic. Among other things, we apply a narrow set of removal policies for pornography, violence, and hate speech. It's important to note that removing queries from autocomplete is a hard problem and not as simple as blacklisting particular terms and phrases. In search, we get more than 1 billion searches each day. Because of this, we take an algorithmic approach to removals, and just like our search algorithms, these are imperfect. We will continue to work to improve our approach to removals in autocomplete, and are listening carefully to feedback from our users. Our algorithms look not only at specific words, but compound queries based on those words and across all languages. So, for example, if there's a bad word in Russian, we may remove a compound word including the transliteration of the Russian word into English. We also look at the search results themselves for given queries. So, for example, if the results for a particular query seem pornographic, our algorithms may remove that query from autocomplete, even if the query itself wouldn't otherwise violate our policies. This system is neither perfect nor instantaneous, and we will continue to work to make it better.
PC Magazine discussed the inconsistency in how some forms of the same topic are allowed. For instance, lesbian was blocked, while gay was not, and cocaine was blocked, while crack and heroin were not.
The report further stated that seemingly normal words were also blocked due to pornographic innuendos, most notably stet. Likely due to having two completely separate contextual meanings, one for music and one for sexual practice.
On July 26, 2017, Google removed instant results due to a growing number of searches on mobile devices where interaction with search, as well as screen sizes, differ significantly from a computer. Instant previews allowed previewing screenshots of search results web pages without having to open them.
The feature was introduced in November 2010 to the desktop website and removed in April 2013 citing low usage.
Various search engines provide encrypted web search facilities.
In May 2010, Google rolled out SSL encrypted web search.
The encrypted search was accessed at encrypted.google.com.
However, the web search is encrypted via Transport Layer Security, TLS, by default today. Thus, every search request should be automatically encrypted if TLS is supported by the web browser.
On its support website, Google announced that the address encrypted.google.com would be turned off April 30, 2018. Stating that all Google products and most new browsers use HTTPS connections as the reason for the discontinuation. Google Real-Time Search was a feature of Google Search in which search results also sometimes included real-time information from sources such as Twitter, Facebook, blogs, and news websites.
The feature was introduced on December 7, 2009 and went offline on July 2, 2011 after the deal with Twitter expired.
Real-time search included Facebook status updates beginning on February 24, 2010.
A feature similar to real-time search was already available on Microsoft's Bing search engine, which showed results from Twitter and Facebook.
The The interface for the engine showed a live, descending river of posts in the main region, which could be paused or resumed. While a bar chart metric of the frequency of posts containing a certain search term or hashtag was located on the right-hand corner of the page above a list of most frequently reposted posts and outgoing links.
Hashtag search links were also supported, as were promoted tweets posted by Twitter located persistently on top of the river and thumbnails of retweeted image or video links.
In January 2011, geolocation links of posts were made available alongside results in real-time search.
In addition, posts containing syndicated or attached shortened links were made searchable by a link query option.
In July 2011, real-time search became inaccessible with a real-time link in the Google sidebar disappearing and a custom 404 error page generated by Google returned at its former URL.
Google originally suggested that the interruption was temporary and related to the launch of Google+. They subsequently announced that it was due to the expiry of a commercial arrangement with Twitter to provide access to tweets.
Google Images, previously Google Image Search, is a search engine owned by G Suite that allows users to search the World Wide Web for images.
It was introduced on July 12, 2001, due to a demand for pictures of the green versus dress of Jennifer Lopez worn in February 2000.
In 2011, G Suite Image Search functionality was added. When searching for an image, a thumbnail of each matching image is displayed.
When the user clicks on the thumbnail, the image is displayed in a larger size, and users may visit the web page on which the image is used.
In 2000, Google search results were limited to simple pages of text with links.
Google's developers worked on developing this further. They realized that an image search tool was required to answer the most popular search query they had seen to date, the green versus dress of Jennifer Lopez worn in February 2000.
Google paired a recently hired engineer Who Can Zoo with product manager Susan Wojcicki, who would later become CEO of YouTube, to build the feature, and they launched Google Image Search in July 2001.
That year, 250 million images were indexed in image search.
This grew to 1 billion images by 2005 and over 10 billion images by 2010. In January 2007, Google updated the interface for the image search, where information about an image, such as resolution and URL, was hidden until the user moved the mouse cursor over its thumbnail.
This was discontinued after a few weeks.
On October 27, 2009, Google Images added a feature to its image search that can be used to find similar images. On July 20, 2010, Google made another update to the interface of Google Images, which hid image details until mouse over. In May 2011, Google introduced the Sort by Subject feature for a visual category scheme overview of a search query. In June 2011, Google Images added a Search by Image feature which allowed for reverse image searches directly in the image search bar without third-party add-ons.
This feature allows users to search for an image by dragging and dropping one onto the search bar, uploading one, or copy-pasting a URL that points to an image into the search bar.
On December 11, 2012, Google Images search engine algorithm was changed once again in the hopes of preventing pornographic images from appearing when non-pornographic search terms were used.
According to Google, pornographic images would still appear as long as the term searched for was specifically pornographic, otherwise they would not appear.
While Google stated explicitly that they were not censoring any adult content, it was immediately noted that even when entering terms such as or rest, no explicit results were shown.
The only alternative option was to turn on an even stricter filter, which would refuse to search for the aforementioned terms whatsoever.
Users could also no longer exclude keywords from their searches. On February 15, 2018, the interface was modified to meet the terms of the settlement and licensing partnership with Getty Images.
The View Image button, a deep link to the image itself on its source server, was removed from image thumbnails.
This change is intended to discourage users from directly viewing the full-sized image, although doing so using a browser's context menu on the embedded thumbnail is not frustrated, and encourage them to view the image in its appropriate context, which may also include attribution and copyright information on its respective web page.
The Search by Image button has also been downplayed, as reverse image search can be used to find higher resolution copies of copyrighted images.
Google also agreed to make the copyright disclaimer within the interface more prominent. On August 6, 2019, the ability to filter images by their image resolutions was removed, as well as larger than, face, and full color filters. The relevancy of search results has been examined.
Most recently, October 2022, it was shown that 93.1% images of 390 anatomical structures were relevant to the search term.
Google Images has a search by image feature for performing reverse image searches.
Unlike traditional image retrieval, this feature removes the need to type in keywords and terms into the Google search box.
Instead, users search by submitting an image as their query.
Results may include similar images, web results, pages with the image, and different resolutions of the image.
Images on Google may take anything between 2 to 30 days to index if they are properly formatted. The precision of search by images results is higher if the search image is more popular.
Additionally, Google Search by Image offers a best guess for this image based on the descriptive metadata of the results.
In 2022, the feature was replaced by Google Lens as the default visual search method on Google, and the search by image function remains available within Google Lens. The general steps that search by image takes to get from a submitted image to return search results are as follows. 1. Analyze image. The submitted image is analyzed to find identifiers such as colors, points, lines, and textures.
2. Generate query. These distinct features of the image are used to generate a search query.
3. Match image. The query is matched against the images in Google's backend.
And 4. Return results. Google search and match algorithms return matching and visually similar images as results to the user.
Google generates most of its revenues from advertising.
This includes sales of apps, purchases made in-app, digital content products on Google and YouTube, Android, and licensing and service fees, including fees received for Google Cloud offerings.
46% of this profit was from clicks, cost per clicks, amounting to US $109,652 million in 2017.
This includes three principal methods, namely AdMob, AdSense, such as AdSense for content, AdSense for search, etc., and double-click ad exchange.
In addition addition to its own algorithms for understanding search requests, Google uses technology from its acquisition of DoubleClick to project user interest and target advertising to the search context and the user history.
In 2007, Google launched AdSense for mobile, taking advantage of the emerging mobile advertising market.
Google Analytics allows website owners to track where and how people use their website, for example by examining click rates for all the links on a page.
Google advertisements can be placed on third-party websites in a two-part program.
Google Ads allows advertisers to display their advertisements in the Google Content Network through a cost-per-click scheme.
The sister service, Google AdSense, allows website owners to display these advertisements on their website and earn money every time ads are clicked.
One of the criticisms of this program is the possibility of click fraud, which occurs when a person or automated script clicks on advertisements without being interested in the product, causing the advertiser to pay money to Google unduly.
Industry reports in 2006 claimed that approximately 14 to 20% of clicks were fraudulent or invalid.
Google Search Console, rebranded from Google Webmaster Tools in May 2015, allows webmasters to check the sitemap, crawl rate, and for security issues of their websites, as well as optimize their website's visibility. Google had previously used virtual assistants and chatbots, such as Google Bard, prior to the announcement of Gemini in March 2024.
None of them, however, have been seen as legitimate competitors to ChatGPT, unlike Gemini.
An artificial intelligence training program for Google employees was also introduced in April 2024. Google has also created the text-to-image model Imagen and the text-to-video model Veo. In 2023, Google released Notebook LM, an online tool for synthesizing documents using Gemini.
In September 2024, it gained attention for its audio overview feature, which generates podcast-like summaries of documents.
Google also developed LearnLM, a family of language models serving as personal AI tutors. Google offers Gmail for email, Google Calendar for time management and scheduling, Google Maps and Google Earth for mapping, navigation and satellite imagery, Google Drive for cloud storage of files, Google Docs, Sheets and Slides for productivity, Google Photos for photo storage and sharing, Google Keep for note-taking, Google Translate for language translation, YouTube for video viewing and sharing, Google My Business for managing public business information, Google Classroom for managing assignments and communication in education, and Duo for social interaction.
A job search product has also existed since before 2017. Google for Jobs is an enhanced search feature that aggregates listings from job boards and career sites.
Google Earth, launched in 2005, allows users to see high-definition satellite pictures from all over the world for free through client software downloaded to their computers. Google develops the Android mobile operating system, as well as its smartwatch, television, car, and Internet of Things enabled smart devices variations.
It also develops the Google Chrome web browser and Chrome OS, an operating system based on Chrome.
In January 2010, Google released Nexus One, the first Android phone under its own brand.
It spawned a number of phones and tablets under the Nexus branding until its eventual discontinuation in 2016, replaced by a new brand called Pixel.
In 2011, the Chromebook was introduced, which runs on Chrome OS. In July 2013, Google introduced the Chromecast dongle, which allows users to stream content from their smartphones to televisions. In June 2014, Google announced Google Cardboard, a simple cardboard viewer that lets the user place their smartphone in a special front compartment to view virtual reality (VR) media. In October 2016, Google announced Daydream View, a lightweight VR viewer which lets the user place their smartphone in the front hinge to view VR media. Other hardware products include Nest, a series of voice assistant smart speakers that can answer voice queries, play music, find information from apps, calendar, weather, etc., and control third-party smart home appliances. Users can tell it to turn on the lights, for example.
The Google Nest line includes the original Google Home, later succeeded by the Nest Audio, the Google Home Mini, later succeeded by the Nest Mini, the Google Home Max, the Google Home Hub, later rebranded as the Nest Hub, and the Nest Hub Max. Nest Wi-Fi, originally Google Wi-Fi, a connected set of Wi-Fi routers to simplify and extend coverage of home Wi-Fi.
Google Workspace, formerly G Suite until October 2020, is a monthly subscription offering for organizations and businesses to get access to a collection of Google services, including Gmail, Google Drive and Google Docs, Google Sheets and Google Slides, with additional administrative tools, unique domain names, and 24/7 support. On September 24, 2012, Google launched Google for Entrepreneurs, a largely not-for-profit business incubator providing startups with co-working spaces known as campuses, with assistance to startup founders that may include workshops, conferences, and mentorships.
Presently, there are 7 campus locations: Berlin, London, Madrid, Seoul, Sao Paulo, Tel Aviv, and Warsaw.
On March 15, 2016, Google announced the introduction of Google Analytics 360 Suite, a set of integrated data and marketing analytics products designed specifically for the needs of enterprise-class marketers, which can be integrated with BigQuery on the Google Cloud Platform.
Among other things, the suite is designed to help enterprise-class marketers see the complete customer journey, generate useful insights, and deliver engaging experiences to the right people.
Jack Marshall of the Wall Street Journal wrote that the suite competes with existing marketing cloud offerings by companies including Adobe, Oracle, Salesforce, and IBM. Google Workspace, formerly G Suite, formerly Google Apps, is a collection of cloud computing, productivity and collaboration tools, software and products, developed and marketed by Google.
It consists of Gmail, contacts, calendar, meet and chat for communication, Drive for storage, and the Google Docs Editor Suite for content creation.
An admin panel is provided for managing users and services.
Depending on edition, Google Workspace may also include the digital interactive whiteboard Jamboard and an option to purchase add-ons such as the telephony service Voice.
The Education Edition adds the learning platform Google Classroom and today has the name Workspace for Education.
It previously included Google Currents for employee engagement.
While most of these services are individually available at no cost to consumers who use their free Google Gmail accounts, Google Workspace adds enterprise features such as custom email addresses at a domain, for example, Azure, an option for unlimited drive storage, administrative tools and advanced settings, as well as 24/7 phone and email support. The suite was first launched in February 2006 as Gmail for your domain, before being expanded into Google Apps for your domain in the same year. Later rebranded as G Suite in 2016, then rebranded again in 2020 as Google Workspace. As of October 2021, Google Workplace had 9 million paying businesses.
The number of education users in Google Workplace surpassed 170 million.
From February 10, 2006, Google started testing a version of the service at San Jose City College, hosting Gmail accounts with SJCC domain addresses and admin tools for account management.
On August 28, 2006, Google launched Google Apps for your domain, a set of apps for organizations.
Available for free as a data service, it included Gmail, Talk, Calendar, and the Page Creator, which was later replaced with Sites.
Dave Giroud, then Google's Vice President and General Manager for Enterprise, outlined its benefits for business customers. Organizations can let Google be the experts in delivering high-quality email, messaging, and other web-based services while they focus on the needs of their users and their day-to-day business.
Google announced an edition for schools, then known as Google Apps for Education, on October 10, 2006. On February 22, 2007, Google introduced Google Apps Premier Edition, which differed from the free version by offering more storage, 10 GB per user, API'(S) for business integration, 99.9% uptime for Gmail, and 24/7 phone support.
It cost $50 per user account per year.
According to Google, early adopters of Google Apps Premier Edition included Procter & Gamble, San Francisco Bay Pediatrics, and Salesforce.
Additionally, all editions of Google Apps were then able to use documents and spreadsheets. Users could access Gmail on BlackBerry mobile devices, and administrators gained more application control.
Further enhancements came on June 25, 2007, when Google added a number of features to Google Apps, including mail migration from external IMAP servers, shared address books, a visual overhaul of Google Docs and Google Sheets, and increased Gmail attachment size.
The ZDNet article noted that Google Apps now offered a tool for switching from the popular Exchange server and Domino, positioning Google as an alternative to Microsoft and IBM.
On October 3, 2007, a month after acquiring Postini, Google announced that the startup's email security and compliance options have been added to Google Apps Premier Edition.
Customers now have the ability to better configure their spam and virus filtering, implement retention policies, restore deleted messages, and give administrators access to all emails.
Google introduced Sites on February 28, 2008.
Google Sites provided a simple new Google Apps tool for creating intranets and team websites.
On June 9, 2009, Google launched Google Apps Sync for Outlook, a plugin that allows customers to synchronize their email, calendar, and contacts data between Outlook and Google Apps.
Less than a month later, on July 7, 2009, Google announced that the services included in Google Apps, Gmail, Google Calendar, Google Docs, and Google Talk were out of data.
Google opened the Workspace Marketplace on March 9, 2010, which is an online store for third-party business applications that integrate with Google Apps to make it easier for users and software to do business in the cloud.
Participating vendors included Intuit, Aperio, and Atlassian.
On July 26, 2010, Google introduced an edition for governments, then known as Google Apps for Government, which was designed to meet the public sector's unique policy and security needs.
It was also announced that Google Apps had become the first suite of cloud applications to receive Federal Information Security Management Act, FISMA, certification and accreditation.
Nearly 5 years after the launch of Google Apps, on April 26, 2011, Google announced that organizations with more than 10 users were no longer eligible for the free edition of Google Apps.
they would have to sign up for the paid version, now known as Google Apps for Business.
A flexible billing plan was also introduced, giving customers the option of paying $5 per user per month with no contractual commitment. On March 28, 2012, Google launched Google Vault, an optional electronic discovery and archiving service for Google Apps for business customers.
And then, on April 24, 2012, Google introduced Google Drive, a platform for storing and sharing files.
Each Google Apps for Business user was given 5 gigabytes of drive storage with the option to purchase more.
Later that year, Google announced that the free version of Google Apps would no longer be available to new customers.
Google unified the storage between Drive and Gmail on May 13, 2015, giving Google Apps customers 30 gigabytes total that are shared across the apps. On March 10, 2014, Google launched the Google Apps Referral Program, which offers participating individuals a $15 referral bonus for each new Google Apps user they refer.
Google, on June 25, 2014, announced Drive for Work, a new Google Apps offering featuring unlimited file storage, advanced audit reporting, and new security controls for $10 per user per month.
Google Enterprise, the company's business product division, was officially renamed Google for Work on September 2, 2014.
Eric Schmidt, then Google's executive chairman, said, "We never set out to create a traditional enterprise business. We wanted to create a new way of doing work. So the time has come for our name to catch up with our ambition."
Google announced that Google Apps would be rebranded as G Suite on September 29, 2016.
Then, on October 25, 2016, Google launched the first hardware product for G Suite, the Jamboard, a 55-inch digital whiteboard connected to the cloud.
Google announced that G Suite would be rebranded as Google Workspace on October 6, 2020, and that Workspace would emphasize increased integration between the apps, such as the ability to create docs from within chats or start a meet call from within a presentation.
As part of the rebranding, the iconic logos for Gmail, Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Calendar, Google Meet, and other products in Google Workspace were changed.
These new logos corresponded to the similar changes which happened in Maps and Photos.
The logo redesigns were met with mixed reactions by end users.
On June 14, 2021, Google announced that Google Workspace would be available to consumers with an account, along with the ability for users to fully switch from Hangouts to chat. The rebranding of Rooms feature in Gmail to Spaces, a new Google Workspace individual tier, a progressive web app for workspace applications, and more. On January 19, 2022, Google announced any G Suite Legacy Free Edition accounts must be upgraded to a paid tier by May 1, 2022, or the account will be automatically upgraded.
If a user does not manually upgrade to a paid tier, and if no payment information is entered in the account admin page, the account will be suspended starting July 1, 2022.
The free tier of accounts were available for users to sign up for from 2007 until 2012, at which point they were changed to a legacy status.
This will not affect access to other Google services, including YouTube, Google Photos, and Google Play, nor paid content, including YouTube and Play Store purchases.
On May 17, 2022, Google announced they would offer G Suite Legacy Free Edition accounts the option to self-identify they are using these accounts for non-business use.
This would then give them the chance to keep using this service for free.
They did say that business features might be removed at a later date without giving indication what those features might be. In March 2023, Google brought generative AI capabilities to Google Workspace, initially to a limited set of trusted testers. Google Workspace comprises Gmail, Chat, Meet, Calendar, Drive for storage, Docs, Sheets, Slides, Forms, Keep for notes, Sites for collaboration, Apps Script, for building low-code/no-code business applications, and an admin panel and Vault, for managing users and the services. Optional add-ons include Google Voice, AppSheet, and Meet hardware. All Workspace Business and Enterprise plans include access to Gemini for Workspace without the need to purchase an additional add-on. The starter plan includes email addresses with custom domains, @yourcompany.com, video and voice calls, calendars, 30 gigabytes storage, collaborative documents, spreadsheets, presentations, and sites, controls for security and privacy, and 24/7 phone and email support.
The Business Plus plan enables many additional custom features, including advanced admin controls for Drive, 5 terabit storage on Drive, audit and reporting insights for Drive content and sharing, custom message retention policies, and more.
Enterprise-level customers receive S/MIME encryption, noise cancellation in Meet, and as much storage as they need. Gmail is a web-based email service launched in a limited beta release on April 1, 2004.
With over 1 billion active consumer users worldwide in February 2016, it has become popular for giving users large amounts of storage space and for having threaded conversations and robust search capabilities.
As part of Google Workspace, Gmail comes with additional features designed for business use, including email addresses with a customer's domain name, @yourcompany.com.
99.9% guaranteed uptime with 0 scheduled downtime for maintenance.
30 gigabytes of storage space.
24/7 phone and email support.
Synchronization compatibility with Microsoft Outlook and other email providers.
And support for add-ons that integrate third-party apps purchased from the Google Workspace Marketplace with Gmail.
Google Drive is a file storage and synchronization service launched on April 24, 2012.
The official announcement described Drive as a place where you can create, share, collaborate, and keep all of your stuff.
With Google Drive, users can upload any type of file to the cloud, share them with others, and access them from any computer, tablet, or smartphone.
Users can sync files between their device and the cloud with apps for Microsoft Windows and Apple Mac OS computers and Android and iOS smartphones and tablets.
As part of Google Workspace, Google Drive comes with additional features designed for business use, including either 30 gigabytes, 2 terabits, 5 terabits per user, or unlimited storage, depending on the plan.
Advanced admin controls, depending on the plan.
And audit and reporting insights for Drive content and sharing, depending on the plan. Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Slides are a word processor, a spreadsheet, and a presentation program, respectively.
The 3 programs originate from company acquisitions in 2006 and are today integrated into Google Drive as part of the Google Docs suite.
The They all serve as collaborative software that allow users to view and edit documents, spreadsheets, and presentations together in real time through a web browser or mobile device.
Changes are saved automatically with a revision history keeping track of changes.
There is also the capability to set user permission levels to designate who can view, comment, or edit the document, as well as permissions to download the specific document.
Google Forms, meanwhile, is a tool that allows collecting information from users via a personalized survey or quiz.
The information is then collected and automatically connected to a spreadsheet.
The spreadsheet is populated with a survey and quiz responses.
In June 2014, Google introduced Office support in Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides without the need for file conversion.
Writing for TechCrunch, Frederick Lardenois wrote that Google is clearly positioning its apps as a more affordable solution for companies that need to occasionally edit Office files.
As part of Google Workspace, Google Docs and Slides come with additional features designed for business use, including unlimited revision history.
Google Workspace also has garnered a strong following in education, with over 70 million users by 2017.
Google Forms is a survey application.
Forms features all of the collaboration and sharing features found in Docs, Sheets, and Slides.
It can also be used to create quizzes, including some specialized functions that are of use in educational settings. Google Sites is a creation tool that allows multiple people to create and edit websites without requiring coding knowledge or other web design skills.
It was introduced in February 2008 in an effort to help customers quickly gather a variety of information in one place, including videos, calendars, presentations, attachments, and text, and easily share it for viewing or editing with a small group, their entire organization, or the world.
Google Vids is a tool to make demonstrative videos for workplaces and other types of videos.
Users can create their own videos from scratch or prompt Google's Gemini AI model to generate a first draft.
Google Calendar is an online calendar intended to help keep track of time and schedules.
It was launched in April 2006 and integrates with Gmail for users to easily add events from email messages directly to the calendar.
As part of Google Workspace, Google Calendar comes with additional features designed for business use, including smart scheduling of meetings, where the service finds available times and appropriate locations based on coworker schedules.
Public calendars for consumers to see businesses' upcoming events.
Calendar integration with Google Sites.
Easy migration from Exchange, Outlook or iCal, or from .ics and .csv files.
And ability to see what meeting rooms and shared resources are available. Google Tasks lets users capture and manage to-dos anywhere in Google Workspace or using iOS and Android apps.
It began as a feature of Gmail and Calendar before launching as a standalone app in June 2018.
It integrates directly with Google Calendar, and tasks can be created from emails in Gmail. Google Chat is a communication software developed by Google Built for Teams that provides direct messages and team chat rooms, similar to competitors Slack and Microsoft Teams, along with a group messaging function that allows G-Drive content sharing, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides. It is one of two apps that constitute the replacement for Google Hangouts, the other being Google Meet.
Hangouts remain part of Google Workspace. Google shut down Google Hangouts on November 1, 2022, and has since migrated all its users to Google Chat.
Google Meet is a standards-based video conferencing application using proprietary protocols for video, audio, and data transcoding.
Google has partnered with Pexip to provide interoperability between the Google Protocol and standards-based SIP/H.323 protocols to enable communications between Hangouts, Meet, and other video conferencing equipment and software.
Google Currents was a software application developed by Google for internal enterprise communication.
Currents is a modified successor of Google+, which was shut down for consumers and brands on April 2, 2019.
As part of Google Workspace, Google Currents comes with additional features designed for business use, including enhanced privacy controls and restricted communities. Google announced shutting down Google Currents on July 5, 2023 for business and education.
Some content could be migrated to Google Chat.
Google Keep is a note-taking service with a variety of tools for notes, including text, lists, voice, and images. Google Keep became part of Google Workspace in February 2017, and as part of Google Workspace, Google Keep comes with additional features designed for business use, including integration with Google Docs to easily access Keep notes while on Docs on the web. Google Vault, an archiving and electronic discovery service exclusively available to Google Workspace customers, was announced on March 28, 2012. Vault gives users an easy-to-use and cost-effective solution for managing information critical to your business and preserving important data, with Google stating that it can reduce the costs of lawsuit, regulatory investigation, and compliance actions by saving and managing Gmail messages and chat logs, with the ability to search and manage data based on filters such as terms, dates, senders, recipients, and labels. An update in June 2014 let Vault customers search, preview, copy, and export files in Google Drive. In October 2016, Google announced Jamboard, the first hardware product designed for Google Workspace.
Jamboard is a digital interactive whiteboard that enables collaborative meetings and brainstorming.
The Jamboard is connected to the cloud and enables people in different locations to work together in real time through multiple Jamboards or connected remotely through a smartphone companion app.
Whoa!
The Jamboard recognizes different touch inputs, such as using a stylus to sketch or eraser to start over, and does not require batteries or pairing.
The Jamboard is a 55-inch 4K display with a built-in HD camera, speakers, and Wi-Fi. In October 2023, Google announced that Jamboard would be sunsetted at the end of 2024 as Google works to integrate third-party whiteboard tools including FigJam, iFigma, Miro, and Lucid Spark. Google Workspace Marketplace, formerly Google Apps Marketplace, and then G Suite Marketplace, launched in 2010, is an online store with business-oriented cloud applications that augment G Suite functionality.
The marketplace lets administrators browse for, purchase, and deploy integrated cloud applications.
It comprises the business tools, productivity, education, communication, and utilities categories. In September 2014, Google released a blog post saying that employees would be able to install third-party apps from the marketplace without involving administrators. Introduced in February 2017, Google Cloud Search enables a unified search experience in Google Workspace.
Cloud Search lets users search for information across the entire G Suite product lineup.
Users can also search for contacts, with results including the person's contact details, as well as events and files in common.
The Cloud Search mobile app features assist cards, described by Google as a new way to help you find the right information at the right time. Using Google's machine intelligence technology, these cards can help you prepare for an upcoming meeting or even suggest files that need your attention.
Google states that Cloud Search respects file sharing permissions, meaning that users will only see results for files they have access to.
The initial global rollout of Cloud Search introduced the functionality for G Suite business and enterprise customers, with Google stating that more functionality will be added over time, including support for third-party applications.
Introduced in July 2017, Hired by Google was a job applications and management tool developed by Google to be used in combination with G Suite.
The tool lets employers track job candidates' contact information, as well as resumes, calendar invitations, and allows for business partners to share feedback on candidates.
Job applicants can choose what information to share with potential employers.
The tool is designed for businesses based in the United States with fewer than 1,000 employees and integrates with Google services such as Gmail for sending messages, Google Calendar for tracking schedules, Google Sheets for overview of all candidates, and Google Hangouts for initial conversations.
Google introduced Work Insights in September 2018 for administrators to see how departments are using Google products.
In August 2019, Google announced that it would be shutting down Hire in September 2020, instead choosing to focus on other products in the Google Cloud portfolio.
Google states that we do not collect, scan or use your G Suite data for advertising purposes and do not display ads in G Suite, education, or government core services.
Furthermore, it states that the data that companies, schools, and government agencies put into our G Suite services does not belong to Google. Whether it's corporate intellectual property, personal information, or a homework assignment, Google does not own that data and Google does not sell that data to third parties.
Data is stored in Google's data centers, which are built with custom-designed servers that run our own operating system for security and performance, with more than 550 full-time security and privacy professionals.
In a blog post, Google stated that benefits of using G Suite included disaster recovery with data and information simultaneously replicated in 2 data centers at once, so that if one data center fails, we nearly instantly transfer your data over to the other one that's also been reflecting your actions.
Though acknowledging that no backup solution from us or anyone else is absolutely perfect, Google states that it has invested a lot of effort to help make it second to none. Encryption, specifically AES 128-bit or stronger, is applied to data while stored at data centers, under transit between data centers and users, and between data centers. At its introduction in June 2014, TechCrunch reported that Google Drive, as part of G Suite, offers enterprise-grade security and compliance, including SSAE 16/ISAE 3402 Type 2, SOC2 audit, ISO 27001 certification, adherence to the Safe Harbor privacy principles, and can support industry-specific requirements like Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, HIPAA.
In In October 2020, Google announced the new Business Plus pricing tier for Workspace that includes enhanced security features and controls like Vault and advanced endpoint management, but not the full security options available in enterprise editions of Workspace.
As of April 2020, Google has 6 million businesses paying for G Suite, while it has 120 million G Suite for education users. In September 2014, Amit Singh, then president of Google for Work, stated that 60% of the Fortune 500 companies were paying for the service, with more than 1,800 customers signing up each week. In March 2014, Google announced the Google Apps Referral Program in the United States and Canada.
The program lets users receive money, coupons, and other incentives by referring customers to G Suite.
In December 2014, Google introduced the Google for Work and Education Partner Program.
The program combined existing individual programs from Apps, Chrome, Cloud Platform, Maps, and Search into one overall program, and allows partners to better sell, service, and innovate across the Google for Work and Education suite of products and platforms.
Google Workspace is available in most countries and regions.
However, Google restricts access to some of its business services in certain countries or regions, such as Crimea, Cuba, Iran, North Korea, and Syria.
If anyone tries to sign into these services from these countries or regions, they would get an error message. In an August 2011 review, PC World's Tony Bradley wrote that the value of a rival platform such as Google Apps hinges on how compatible it is with Microsoft Office formatting conventions and file types. Praising Google for having gone to great lengths to improve fidelity with Microsoft Office, but it hasn't gone far enough, criticizing many features for being reformatted, including tables of contents, footnotes, or inserted images.
Bradley praised Google's collaborative apps, writing that it was besting what Microsoft offers in 365.
Regarding the price, he wrote that Google's package is the best value. The annual pricing of $50 per user per year makes it about a third less per user per year than Office 365. Yet it boasts equivalent functionality sufficient for most small and medium organizations. Gary Marshall and TechRadar commented in 2016 that, where Office tries to do everything imaginable, Google Suite is much more basic. That said, it's much more powerful than it was when the package debuted in 2006, but the emphasis on simplicity and speed remains.
Marshall wrote that we wouldn't want to craft a massive, complicated manuscript in Docs, but then that isn't what Docs is designed to do. It's a fast and user-friendly way to create everyday documents and to share them with colleagues and clients, and that fellow service Google Sheets covers the most common Excel functions, but doesn't have the power of Microsoft's offering.
Marshall praised collaboration for being effortless, and praised importing of external file formats and making those editable and collaborative for being a big selling point. PC Mag's Eric Grevstad wrote that what's online is what you get, adding that configuring them to work offline is a rigmarole.
He stated that the package was an illustration of software's version of the 80/20 rule. 80% of users will never need more than 20% of the features.
He stated that comparing G Suite to Office 2016 is like bringing a handgun to a cannon fight. Microsoft's PC-based suite is designed to have almost every feature anyone might ever need. Google's online suite is designed to have most features most people use daily. Tom's Hardware James Gaskin wrote that, like most Google products, it can claim the cleanest and most minimal interface in the market, and no other suite except Office 365 can get close to the ease of collaboration Google provides. And even Microsoft's product trails by a wide margin as changes only appear in real time in Word 2016, not the other apps.
Conclusively, he wrote, the progress made between the first Google app release and now has been considerable. As the world moves to more and more mobile computing, Google has a distinct advantage. But tradition dies hard, and those who built more than basic documents, spreadsheets, and presentations will remain tied to their desktops and laptops for the time being.
After Google Plus was launched, many articles were published that emphasized that having a presence on Google Plus helped with a business's Google search result rankings.
Particularly public-facing pages and +1 buttons were pushed as effective marketing strategies.
However, writing for the New York Times, Quentin Hardy said that the sour grapes version is that Google Plus isn't getting anything like the buzz or traffic of Facebook, so Google is figuring out other ways to make the service relevant.
However, Hardy did note that the integration between Google Plus and other, more popular Google services, including Hangouts, meant it's still early on. But it's easy to see how this could be an efficient way to bring workers to a virtual meeting, collaborate during it, and embed in a calendar the future work commitments and follow up that result.
The key competitor to the Google Suite is 365, Microsoft's cloud-based offering for businesses that includes similar products.
The key differences are in the pricing plans, storage space, and number of features.
As noted by Tech Republic, in 2013, pricing plans differ in that Google Apps has a quick and easy pricing plan for their standard Google Apps for Business package, $5 per user per month or $50 per user per year. In contrast, Office 365 has a multitude of plans, 6 as of September 2013, which can be both good and bad, since it provides flexibility but also involves some complexity to figure out the best choice.
Storage space varies because Office 365 gives users 50 gigabytes of space in Outlook and 1 terabits in OneDrive. Google Apps provides 30 gigabytes of space, which is spread among Gmail, Drive, and Picasa.
And regarding features, it states that Office 365 has the advantage for plenty of users who have been familiar with Word, Excel, and the rest of the game for years. There is less of a learning curve than with Google Apps, if the latter represents a brand new experience. However, it's also true that Office is notorious for being loaded with complex, unused features which can cause confusion, so the familiarity many will embrace also comes with something of a price, especially if companies are paying for advanced packages not all employees will use. By contrast, Google Apps programs are fairly easy to learn and intuitive, but may feel too awkward for those who are hard-coded to work in Office.
Stephen Champlin of CNET wrote in 2014 that it's hard to compare Google Apps' success to that of Microsoft Office, since Google doesn't release revenue or user figures.
As of March 2016, Microsoft has 60 million commercial customers signed up for its Office 365 product offering, with 50,000 small business customers added to Office 365 each month. Google Cloud Platform, GCP, is a suite of cloud computing services offered by Google that provides a series of modular cloud services including computing, data storage, data analytics, and machine learning, alongside a set of management tools.
It runs on the same infrastructure that Google uses internally for its end-user products, such as Google Search, Gmail, and Google Docs, according to Verma et al.
Registration requires a credit card or bank account details. Google Cloud Platform provides infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and serverless computing environments. In April 2008, Google announced App Engine, a platform for developing and hosting web applications in Google managed data centers, which was the first cloud computing service from the company.
The service became generally available in November 2011.
Since the announcement of App Engine, Google added multiple cloud services to the platform. Google Cloud Platform is a part of Google Cloud, which includes the Google Cloud Platform public cloud infrastructure, as well as Google Workspace, G Suite, enterprise versions of Android and Chrome OS, and application programming interfaces, API'(S), for machine learning and enterprise mapping services.
Since at least 2022, Google's official materials have stated that Google Cloud is the new name for Google Cloud Platform, which may cause naming confusion.
Like other cloud computing solutions, applications hosted on Google Cloud Platform are subject to the fallacies of distributed computing, a series of misconceptions that can lead to significant issues in software development and deployment. Google lists over 100 products under the Google Cloud brand.
Some of the key services are listed below.
Compute. App Engine, platform as a service to deploy applications, developed with Java, PHP, Node.js, Python, C#, .NET, Ruby and Go programming languages.
Compute Engine, infrastructure as a service to run Microsoft Windows and Linux virtual machines.
Google Kubernetes Engine, GKE, or GKE, on-prem offered as part of Anthos platform, containers as a service, based on Kubernetes.
Cloud Functions, functions as a service to run event-driven code written in Node.js, Java, Python, or Go.
And Cloud Run, compute execution environment, based on Knative.
Offered as Cloud Run, fully managed, or as Cloud Run for Anthos.
Currently supports GCP, AWS and VMware management. Storage and databases. Cloud storage, object storage, with integrated edge hacking to store unstructured data.
Cloud SQL, database as a service, based on MySQL, PostgreSQL and Microsoft SQL Server.
Cloud Bigtable, managed NoSQL database service.
Cloud Spanner, horizontally scalable, strongly consistent, relational database service.
Cloud Data Store, NoSQL database, for web and mobile applications.
Persistent disk, block storage, for Compute Engine virtual machines.
Cloud Memory Store, managed in-memory data store, based on Redis and Memcache.
Local SSD, high performance, transient, local block storage.
File Store, high performance file storage, for Google Cloud users.
And NowaDB, fully managed PostgreSQL database service.
Networking. VPC, Virtual Private Cloud, for managing the software, defined network and cloud resources.
Cloud Load Balancing, software-defined, managed service, for load balancing the traffic.
Cloud Armor, web application firewall to protect workloads from DDoS attacks.
Cloud CDN, content delivery network, based on Google's globally distributed edge points of presence.
Cloud Interconnect, service to connect the data center with Google Cloud Platform.
Cloud DNS, managed, authoritative DNS hosting service running on the same infrastructure as Google.
and network service tiers, option to choose premium versus standard network tier for higher performing network. Big data. BigQuery, scalable, managed enterprise data warehouse for analytics.
Cloud Data Flow Managed Service based on Apache Beam for stream and batch data processing.
Cloud Data Fusion, a managed ETL service based on the open source Cast Data Application Platform.
DataProc, Big Data Platform for running Apache Hadoop and Apache Spark jobs.
Cloud Composer, managed workflow orchestration service built on Apache Airflow.
Cloud Data Lab, tool for data exploration, analysis, visualization, and machine learning.
This is a fully managed Jupyter Notebook service. Cloud Data Prep, data service based on Surfactant to visually explore, clean, and prepare data for analysis.
Cloud Pub/Sub, scalable event ingestion service based on message queues.
Looker Studio, business intelligence tool to visualize data through dashboards and reports.
And Looker, business intelligence platform.
Cloud AI, Cloud Auto ML, service to train and deploy custom machine learning models.
As of September 2018, the service is in beta. Cloud TPU, accelerators used by Google to train machine learning models.
Cloud Machine Learning Engine, managed service for training and building machine learning models based on mainstream frameworks.
Cloud Talent Solution, formerly Cloud Job Discovery, service based on Google search and machine learning capabilities for the recruiting ecosystem.
Dialogflow Enterprise, development environment based on Google's machine learning for building conversational interfaces.
Cloud Natural Language, text analysis service based on Google deep learning models.
Cloud speech-to-text conversion service based on machine learning.
Cloud text-to-speech conversion service based on machine learning.
Cloud Translation API, service to dynamically translate between thousands of available language pairs.
Cloud Vision API, image analysis service based on machine learning.
And Cloud Video Intelligence, video analysis service based on machine learning. Management tools. Operations Suite, formerly Stackdriver, monitoring, logging, tracing, and diagnostics for applications on Google Cloud Platform.
Cloud Deployment Manager, tool to deploy Google Cloud Platform resources, defined in templates created in YAML, Python, or Jinja 2.
Cloud Console, web interface to manage Google Cloud Platform resources.
Cloud Shell, browser-based shell command line access to manage Google Cloud Platform resources.
Cloud Console mobile app, Android and iOS application to manage Google Cloud Platform resources.
And Cloud API'(S), API'(S) to programmatically access Google Cloud Platform resources.
Identity and security. Cloud Identity, Single Sign-On, SSO, service based on SAML 2.0 and OpenID.
Cloud IAM, Identity and Access Management, IAM, service for defining policies based on role-based access control.
Cloud Identity Aware Proxy, service to control access to cloud applications running on Google Cloud Platform without using a VPN.
Cloud Data Loss Prevention API, service to automatically discover, classify, and redact sensitive data.
Security Key Enforcement, two-step verification service based on a security key.
Cloud Key Management Service, cloud-hosted key management service integrated with IAM and audit logging.
Cloud Resource Manager, service to manage resources like project, folder, and organization based on the hierarchy.
Cloud Security Command Center, security and data risk platform for data and services running in Google Cloud Platform.
Cloud Security Scanner, automated vulnerability scanning service for applications deployed in App Engine.
Access transparency, near real-time audit logs providing visibility to Google Cloud Platform administrators.
And VPC service controls, service to manage security perimeters for sensitive data in Google Cloud Platform services. Internet of Things, IoT. Cloud IoT Core, secure device connection and management service for Internet of Things.
Edge TPU, purpose-built ASIC, designed to run inference at the edge.
As of September 2018, this product is in private beta. And Cloud IoT Edge brings AI to the edge computing layer. An API platform. Maps platform, API '(S) for maps, routes, and places, based on Google Maps.
Apogee API platform, lifecycle management platform to design, secure, deploy, monitor, and scale API'(S).
API monetization, tool for API providers to create revenue models, reports, payment gateways, and developer portal integrations.
Developer portal, self-service platform for developers to publish and manage API'(S).
API Analytics, service to analyze API-driven programs through monitoring, measuring, and managing API'(S).
Apogee Sense enables API security by identifying and alerting administrators to suspicious API behaviors.
Cloud Endpoints, an NGINX-based proxy to deploy and manage API'(S).
And Service Infrastructure, a set of foundational services for building Google Cloud products.
A region is a specific geographical location where users can deploy cloud resources.
Each region is an independent geographic area that consists of zones.
A zone is a deployment area for Google Cloud Platform resources within a region.
Zone should be considered a single failure domain within a region.
Most regions have 3 zones. As of Q1 2024, Google Cloud Platform is available in 40 regions and 121 zones.
This is a list of those regions and zones.
For those familiar with other notable cloud service providers, a comparison of similar services may be helpful in understanding Google Cloud Platform's offerings. Timeline, April 2008, Google App Engine, announced in preview.
May 2010, Google Cloud Storage launched.
May 2010, Google BigQuery and Prediction API, announced in preview.
October 2011, Google Cloud SQL is announced in preview.
June 2012, Google Compute Engine is launched in preview.
May 2013, Google Compute Engine is released to GA.
August 2015, Cloud Storage begins automatically encrypting each storage object's data and metadata under the 128-bit Advanced Encryption Standard, AES 128. And each encryption key is itself encrypted with a regularly rotated set of master keys.
February 2014, Google Cloud SQL becomes GA.
May 2014, Stackdriver is acquired by Google.
June 2014, Kubernetes is announced as an open source container manager.
June 2014, Cloud Data Flow is announced in preview.
October 2014, Google acquires Firebase.
November 2014, Alpha release Google Kubernetes Engine, formerly Container Engine, is announced.
January 2015, Google Cloud Monitoring, based on Stackdriver, goes into beta.
March 2015, Google Cloud Hub/Sub becomes available in beta.
April 2015, Google Cloud DNS becomes generally available.
April 2015, Google Data Flow launched in beta.
July 2015, Google releases V1 of Kubernetes, hands it over to the Cloud Native Computing Foundation.
August 2015, Google Cloud Data Flow, Google Cloud Hub/Sub, Google Kubernetes Engine and Deployment Manager graduate to GA.
November 2015, VBOP is acquired, and IM rejoins Google.
February 2016, Google Cloud Functions becomes available in alpha.
September 2016, Apogee, a provider of application programming interface API management company, is acquired by Google.
September 2016, Stackdriver becomes generally available.
November 2016, Qwik Labs, an edtech company, is acquired by Google.
February 2017, Cloud Spanner, highly available, globally distributed database is released into beta.
March 2017, Google acquires Kaggle, world's largest community of data scientists and machine learning enthusiasts.
April 2017, MIT professor Andrew Sutherland breaks the record for the largest ever compute engine cluster with 220,000 cores on preemptible VMs.
May 2017, Google Cloud IoT Core is launched in beta.
November 2017, Google Kubernetes Engine gets certified by the CNCF.
February 2018, Google Cloud IoT Core becomes generally available.
February 2018, Google announces its intent to acquire Xively.
February 2018, Cloud TPUs and ML accelerators for TensorFlow become available in beta.
May 2018, Google Cloud Memory Store becomes available in beta.
April 2019, Google Cloud Run fully managed beta release.
April 2019, Google Ensos announced.
November 2019, Google Cloud Run fully managed general availability release.
March 2020, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Google Cloud postponed the online streaming version of its Google Cloud Next Mega Conference, 2 weeks after it canceled the in-person version.
October 2020, Google Cloud announced that it will become a block producer candidate for the EOS network and EOS.io protocol.
Currently the top block producers are cryptocurrency exchanges like OKEX and Binance. February 2021, Google Kubernetes Engine Autopilot introduced.
May 2021, Vertex AI announced at Google.io.
June 2021, in 2021, Apple was Google Cloud's biggest customer.
April 2022, Mobile Edge X acquired and joins Google Cloud.
March 2023, Google brings generative AI capabilities to Google Cloud.
And May 2024, Google Cloud partnered with Airtel.
Customers announced in 2023 include Kingfisher plc, the Government of Kuwait, Deutsche Horse Group, Unity Technologies, Uber, Fancode, and Daimler. In February 2010, Google announced the Google Fiber project, with experimental plans to build an ultra-high-speed broadband network for 50,000 to 500,000 customers in one or more American cities.
Following Google's corporate restructure to make Alphabet Incorporated its parent company, Google Fiber was moved to Alphabet's Access division.
In April 2015, Google announced Project Fi, a mobile virtual network operator that combines Wi-Fi and cellular networks from different telecommunication providers in an effort to enable seamless connectivity and fast internet signal. In August 2023, Google became the first major tech company to join the Open Wallet Foundation, launched earlier in the year, whose goal was creating open source software for interoperable digital wallets. To the bonus context, in March 2025, Google agreed to acquire Wiz, a New York-based cybersecurity startup focusing on cloud computing, for $32 billion USD.
This cash deal would be Google's biggest ever, as well as it currently being the most expensive deal of 2025.
Alphabet reportedly tried to close a deal for only $23 billion in 2024, but this fell apart after concerns about regulatory hurdles, among other issues.
Wiz, a company located in the US and Israel, was co-founded in 2020 by Asaf Rappaport.
The company is backed by a number of Silicon Valley venture capitalists, as well as notably being partnered with Amazon and Microsoft, as listed in their website.
Google reportedly said the deal would help artificial intelligence companies get better security and use more than one cloud service. This is a bonus episode that we will continue to discuss about Wiz, which is a cloud security company, soon after this episode in final part. So we will continue about Google in part 3, so stay tuned.